Welcome to another episode of the Thirsty Nerds Podcast. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you.
Hello.
If this is your last time tuning in, thank you as well.
Come by.
You know, wish we could see you again. Who knows?
Back, please.
But
Baby, come back.
Please.
You can blame it all on Jamal. Oh, yeah, we can blame it on Jamal too.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what? When I leave, you know,
What? When
you're going to wish there were still bad guys so you could punch your fucking... No, can't start cursing.
Okay.
Can't start cursing in the beginning of the episode.
No, I got to wait at least 5 minutes.
Yeah, all right.
Too late now.
Yeah, I already said it. What we like to do here is talk about everything from the world of comics, films, and video games. You know, just chop it up because these are my guys. Haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah,
and and haven't seen you in a while either. And let's be honest, you know, we're like the highlight of your week. So let's go ahead and get started, guys.
Love it. I love it. We're gonna get started off. Today we're drinking a Ninja vs. Unicorn double IPA from Pipeworks Brewing out of Chicago. It's a floral, juicy, 8% banger.
Yeah.
So this 16 ounce is going to have us feeling a little lumped at the end of this. But you know what? Those are always the best pods, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have my best pop performances.
That's right. This is actually one of my favorite beers. I ran into it at this random hood liquor store on Cal City one time. And the art itself just drew me in.
Oh, no,
the beer is top notch.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Very
irresistible. Look at this shit. You can't go wrong with this.
No, sir.
Exactly.
Speaking of things you can't go wrong with,
Double IPAs are so good. They're the best.
They are.
I'm a simpleton. I don't know the difference. I
Me
just
either.
drink what they
So-
put in my hand.
You'll be able to taste the difference.
Yeah, so the IPA just doubles up everything. Everything that goes in a recipe. Think about you're making pasta. You just double it up and it just gets stronger, more flavors. Yeah.
Well, thank you for explaining that to me. I never knew
See?
that.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite of what happens when you double up on everything in Kool-Aid, you know?
Yeah. I mean, except for the diabetes.
I mean, they both will give you diabetes.
Just one's faster than the other.
One of them will also give you cirrhosis at the same time. But what we got on for today, guys? Let's get started off should we start with the sad news? The actor who famously played Hagrid, which was one of my favorite characters in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Single-handedly
away.
making giant beers not gross.
Robbie Coltrane.
Yeah, Coltrane.
Coltrane.
Right?
Yeah.
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 Passed away, unfortunately.
Passed away earlier this week. I don't know what it was from. I don't know if they even released it yet.
I don't think they just said that he passed peacefully, I think.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Rest in peace to him. And also,
Kim Jong Gi, famous artist, he passed away earlier this month. Outpour of social media about him. Great guy.
yeah. See, I was uneducated. I didn't know who he was until I started kind of seeing
What were
it.
some of his more notable works?
Yeah.
As far as notable works, he was really highlighted for how he could just draw without any. Okay, so things that artists do, they like to they have a little blueprint, like a pencil or whatever. This guy can literally just draw from his mind, just like put stuff down and make elaborate structures without any.
It was wild.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy.
Like I said, my first introduction was through Twitter, all the stuff that they were posting about him, and there was a video of him just freestyling a just super intricate just piece of art.
Yeah,
that was wild.
That was his thing. That was his whole thing. Like
Okay.
I have not fortunately read any sequential artwork that was done by him.
Yeah.
But I follow him. Everyone follows him. He was a great guy.
Yeah, like some of
Made
the
awesome
art
art.
that are people that I follow on TikTok and everything, they were blowing him up and everything, just saying like how it was such a loss to the art community and everything that was gone. It's a sad day when anybody goes, especially like someone who was so quintessential, I guess. Like
someone who could put so much like wonder into the world, you know?
Yeah.
You have that talent and then that talent's just gone. It's like a light, being put out. So
I got to educate myself on one of the goats.
Yeah.
when you get time, so who else do we have on that list?
All of our spirits in Overwatch too.
Yeah.
Holy
We're going to
shit.
jump right into that.
What an amazing
Yeah,
transition.
guess
Yes.
who's back again. Throwing controllers all over at your friends. I cannot stand
I can't
fucking
believe.
Overwatch. Having a great time.
Mad
Having a
Sumo
great
himself, the Mad Sumo.
Hey, I thought it was going to be different. I've been away from it for a couple of years now. I think I
Dumbass.
played since season maybe 6. Oh,
It is
boy.
different. It is different.
Yeah.
Now we can see all these
Now I'm
PC
older.
players text chatting in the bottom. Healer difference, tank difference, DPS difference, GG, easy. I can see all this shit now.
Yeah, exactly. Now I like the fact that I wasn't sure that was going to be put in, but like they have the cross-platform play and everything, which I am enjoying. And I have to say,
Yeah,
like,
you're enjoying. I'm in fucking shambles. Give me my auto aim back, man. I'm not on PC. I can't hit shit.
it's all about our perspective. It's okay.
My perspective is I'm sitting at bronze
Well, get off.
because I play with idiots.
Well, get a fucking computer, and maybe you'll play a little better.
What does
Get better,
the computer
bro.
have to do with idiots?
Get out of bronze and get better.
You get better. Fuck you. I'm tired of that blanket statement. All right, you don't know what I go through. I fucking
You don't know
bend
my
over
life.
backwards flexing for these people, and all they do is just like the same shit they've always done. Surprise, surprise. Floored straight to DPS, and hey, we're not doing so hot. Let's switch this tank for a sniper. Like
I was pocketing this Reinhardt and I seen him. He was about to die, so I shift right to him as mercy to try to heal him. As I hit shift, he fucking blasts off into the middle of everybody and drags me with him. And I'm screaming for Clarence to come help me, and nobody's around for me to shift out, and I just die. Screaming. The only thing that's changed is that I'm older now, and my tears just hit a little different.
Okay.
Nah, man, you can't trust those kamikaze Reinhardt players. You didn't learn the first 6 years of this game's lifespan. They think they can 1v6 people. Now they have I can 1v5 them now.
Like I honestly haven't, like, when before it changed over to Overwatch 2, when we lived together, that's when I started playing. I didn't play that long, but I do remember these matches seem to go on forever. Like, you get particular matches that were supposed to be like 10 to 15 that go on for 20 to 30.
Yeah, they can.
And it drags. I don't know why this time around I've been having a lot more quick matches. I can get in, do my thing, and we either win or lose and go on to the next one.
are y'all in quick play or are y'all playing competitive?
Right now, I haven't got to that point yet.
I haven't
so
done
just
it competitive, just quick
casual.
play. I'm getting used to mouse and keyboard.
Yeah,
so
same here.
I'm doing a lot of just practicing on mouse and keyboard. So I don't want to jump into competitive right away.
The aiming is so much better. Oh my god!
I haven't finished my placements yet.
And the
think
issue
I'm still
also
doing that
is I think team balancing is a little off.
What do you mean?
They are jam packing some of these teams with fucking really good players and just having a slaughter fest. Some games I jump in there and they're really fun. They're competitive.
Yeah.
Most of the games I jump in there is like either I'm shooting fish in a barrel or I'm the fucking fish in the barrel.
Yeah, that's really the only two ways that it can go.
Yeah, the team balancing seems a little Call of Duty-ish, if you can get my drift.
I'm used to
It's
it.
enough to make you feel good, but also frustrate you to know that you need to be better.
I
If you
think that's the point of it.
Yeah.
You got to get some games where you roll some people. You're like, yeah, I'm a god, and then you get slapped down with the hard stick of reality. Like,
No, you're
yeah,
not.
yeah,
It almost
big
feels
fish in
like
a little pond.
they give you like 2 wins.
Yeah,
And that's
to
it.
keep you there.
Yeah.
And then,
Hey, throw him a good one.
yeah.
Throw him a
He's
hard
getting
one.
frustrated. Throw him a good one.
He got 2 wins. Now he's gonna lose the next 5.
The next, 5 straight.
Bro, when I jumped into the game the other day, it was you, Roach, Pena, and someone else, and it was just silence for like
do you mean?
6 minutes. I joined in there, like I didn't say anything. I wanted to see what's the hype about? What's everyone doing right now? Silence. I'm like, you guys okay? It's not
Licking my wounds.
like it's not like you guys haven't won a single game in like the past 4 or 5 games. They said like try all of them.
Oh my! What the? And you said you guys only play
quick play. I'm telling you.
What the fuck?
These lobbies are rigged.
I've been.
They see me log in and they fucking put me in the worst
It's
team.
just a skill difference from the PC players, man. I had never been headshot so many times in my life. Every Hanzo, I'm fearing for my life.
Exactly.
Every Widowmaker got a shot.
I don't get that.
Everybody.
Online. I don't get that on
You need
PS5.
you need to get yourself a mouse and a keyboard.
Wait, no. Wait till later when he joins ours and he
Yeah.
gets put in PC lobbies.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Holy
see what.
I'm not
crap.
scared
it's gonna
of
be
nobody.
fun.
I ain't scared of nobody.
But how are you guys enjoying the changes that they made to it? So it's more, like you said, it's
Streamlined.
It's not as everyone's not as survive. The survivability of the game is a lot lower. There's less barriers. There's less crowd control.
Yes.
Well, for a second, since you're the the video game guy, Could you give us like to the people who have not even touched this game yet, like some of the changes that have taken place, period, with this game? Like just the ones that you've seen, not all of them.
Like in the mechanics?
Like period, like general. What's changed with Overwatch?
For the most part, it's the exact same game minus a tank. And outside of that, what they tried to do is lower the amount of barriers, because if you remember playing the original Overwatch, you just have all these gigantic mime walls everywhere of different rainbow colors, and it's just a wall shooting competition. Mm-hmm. So now you only have maybe 2 tanks with barriers.
For one, yeah.
You have Reinhardt and Sigma, but then you still have D.va's Defense Matrix, which eats everything. Orissa's little spear thing actually eats everything too.
I like it, but I miss that barrier. I like being able to hide behind.
Yeah, just sit there with a Gatling gun.
And that was the explicit purpose of getting rid of these barriers, was to make it more gunplay-ish.
Yeah,
it's gunplay enough. Every fucking DPS is on display every time I play.
The DPS is the largest group. You know what?
Yeah, of course they are.
And now tank is. Everyone thinks they can tank.
Have you guys played as Junker Queen yet?
Yeah, she's really, really fun.
She's fun,
but she's really, really like
terrible.
She's all no, she's not. She's not terrible. She's not terrible. It's like it's similar to Doomfist. Either you're all in and you're busting ass, or you're you're really.
It's
just
one or
getting
the other. You either it's either feast or famine. As
Yeah.
they say. Yeah. It's one or the other.
There is no just lax gameplay with Junker Quinn. You have to be on their ass.
But it
Otherwise,
feels so fun to play her.
Is there?
Yeah,
there's a bleed mechanic, right? If I'm correct.
Yeah. So every melee she has, every axe hit, her ultimate, and her knife throw. Every time she applies a bleed onto somebody new, she gets damage over time, and that bleed will heal her into a 1-to-1 proportion.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe I gotta play with her.
You kind of want to spread the bleed around as much as you can and keep it up.
I have not
tried ability up.
Okay, I need to cause so far the only new character that I've played as is Soldier, and I've been having fun with her.
Same.
Busted bitch.
She's great.
She's so strong.
Why? She's supposed to be. She's new. Okay.
She's so strong.
She's
amazing.
Oh my god.
Chung-Li's got nothing on those thighs.
No. Right? Like I've seen. I want to pull it up because that design. I don't know.
That design is perfect.
There is no like subtlety at all. She is great.
You said Chun-Li. I wish I could have participated in the Street Fighter 6 beta. God damn it! But
Me too.
Going.
I forgot that happened.
Oh yeah,
it happened. But I can only look in through the fucking window.
That's right.
We can keep going about Overwatch because we can all play that.
We can all play that at the same time. It's fine
because it's free.
The salt is amazing. I seasoned all night chicken with that salt that he's
But like, at least, I mean, if we're gonna, do you want to talk about Street Fighter? You want to keep going?
No, I have nothing to say about Street Fighter. Besides, it looks great. Everyone has fun. Congratulations, Street Fighter players. Fuck Street Fighter 5.
Fair enough.
I hope they keep the customization of the characters because there are so many. Did you not see like what people they've been making literal like nightmare creatures?
These eldritch creatures.
Yeah.
Like walking dicks with arms and legs the size of tree trunks.
This is, by the way, this is in the Street Fighter beta.
I was gonna say,
yeah, the Street Fighter 6. It's Street Fighter 6. Little tangent here, a little tangent there.
Yeah.
Good job, Capcom. You guys finally made a full fucking game. Good job.
A full right?
Wait for it to come out first.
It literally has everything.
Capcom. I need the release date.
I'm not holding my breath.
Exactly.
True. just like we're not holding our breath with Black Adam.
No, we're not done with Overwatch, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
we're not
sorry.
done. We're not done. Pump them brakes. Pump them brakes. Because you know what?
Right.
Not only is the game back, but the Queen has returned.
The Junker.
Remember a couple of weeks ago we talked about how they specifically redesigned their 3D models so they wouldn't be able to be poached for pornographic reasons.
Yes, they
lasted
heavily encrypted.
1 week.
That lasted an entire week.
1 week.
Those fools.
Until somebody recreated the models from scratch and then released them to the wild. And within 12 hours of me seeing those news, D.va skyrocketed
Again on Pornhub.
She is the #1 searched topic on Pornhub.
See, the problem is they said something. Someone made an article about it. You should have said nothing.
and then just waited
And
for
just
them to try to pull them out. And it would have taken longer.
Exactly. But no,
But we would have got the cheeks anyway.
Oh no! Oh, it was inevitable, but now it's sooner than later, and now it's on display because he literally went on. He went on Twitter. He was like,
He was popping shit. He was talking so much shit. He was going out.
Oh my god!
I fully think they understand exactly what's going on, and they probably did that as a challenge so it could happen faster.
Do it.
Otherwise, why did they directly? So they gave all the Overwatch 2 characters new costumes. Overwatch 1 version of Overwatch 2. Everyone got like a little revamp. If you look at D.va, she got a secret buff.
Them hips.
Her ass is literally fatter.
It's true.
It's literally fatter in her Overwatch 2 skin.
Is May still the thickest?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
But now she has more detail in her hair and everything.
So they know exactly what they were doing. All right, these guys they're playing coy. Oh no, don't get our models. No,
Please don't.
And just slide them to you under the table.
Do it. Try.
Who has the best look from the new skins that came out?
That's a good question.
It's
In
not
your
Hanzo.
opinion.
I'll tell you that right now.
Doomfist.
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 I would.
I like the maturity they gave Mercy, my girl Mercy.
What?
She got the
cut
little
her
bob.
hair.
What, she got the customer support haircut.
Yeah.
The Kieran customer.
I got something about them Eon Flux haircuts, bro. Something about them Eon Flux haircuts.
It's a little the fur arm right here. They put on Doomfist, a little dress right here. That shit's it's sick. That shit.
I have to. Okay, I will have to
Buff
say
him.
My favorite.
No, Clarence. That's just how they made the character. Why would they buff him?
because no one's playing him,
That just sounds.
and
like
everyone who does play
Oh my
him
God,
said
guys.
that he needs it.
Oh,
He needs
because everyone says that he needs it. Then
Yeah, he's outclassed by every other tank in the category.
I'm not-
he's not being played.
I am not scared of a Doomfist when he comes up and I'm Mercy.
I'm not scared of a Doomfist either.
That's the problem. You should be.
Nah,
You should be afraid.
That's
of
the
Doom.
problem.
I ain't never scared of nobody in that game.
Trust me.
Single soul.
When I'm in the room alone and I'm Mercy and a Doomfist comes in, no Pornhub music comes in. I ain't about to get blacked.
The best part is you still have a chance in a 1v1 against that Doomfist.
I know.
It's true.
That character's really bad right now. He's really bad.
Hey, I want to know.
I'm just
Come
Look at
on
my guy here.
You pegged him?
with that staff, and I got that breast cancer awareness month. So
with the pigtails
yeah,
and
prostate check, man.
motherfucker got pegged by a real money paid for skin.
shit. Yes.
Get a prostate check too. While you're at it. You know, because you
Just in
care
case.
about black men's health. You know that's important.
That's right.
Oh,
Providing more healthcare than the U.S. government.
glad to have Overwatch back. Can't wait for more of the porn. Y'all know what to fucking do.
Me too. I mean, I'm happy it's back. I feel like, I need this level of sodium in my body. I might die like 3 years sooner because of
God.
Overwatch 2, but I'm happy it's back.
See,
Yeah.
I don't do too much cardio, so I gotta play Overwatch to get my heart rate going a little
There you
bit.
go.
Exactly.
Let's not sing its praises right now. Let's talk about the actual issue for Overwatch 2. You know, we could talk about character balance all day and every day. Like what the fuck do we know? We're a bunch of bronze players over here.
Shit.
Yeah, you too, nigga. So
I haven't finished my placements.
what the problem is the way they're pursuing their money.
Yep.
So yes, it's free to play, and with being free to play comes a different perspective on how things are managed. But right now, what they're doing is they're charging money for items that were previously free. That's not going to sit well with your player base at all.
Yeah,
Nope.
You okay over there? Look, you had a little sinus
I'm
attack.
fine. Ignore me. It's
Okay.
they're a
And,
conniption.
and the new content that they're rolling out and asking money for, it really doesn't look like it's worth the bang that they're asking for.
Yeah, that's got to get. If anything needs to get nerfed right away, it's got to be the monetization. There is nothing in the battle pass that makes me want to fucking buy the
I'm
battle
like,
pass. Everything looks ass.
Exactly.
Whoa there, buddy. That Genji skin's pretty fucking sick.
I'm not paying
That Genji
$20 for
skin
one.
is pretty fucking sick. But that's it. That's it.
That's Apex model right there.
Yeah.
Like that.
The fucking neon.
Look at this just okay skin and pay money for this. I'm like, are you kidding me?
But the other issue is that every skin that you didn't unlock in Overwatch 1 now is worth actual real money. So if
Yeah.
you want some random ass blue dye that they did on the fucking regular skin color, it costs about $10.
And those legendary skins that looked really cool during those seasonal events that came out. Oh well, if you didn't get them then, now they cost what $15, $20?
And
Tripping.
some of those you have to wait for them to roll around in the store.
Oh,
So
like
they're not available.
They're not even there all the time.
Yeah, they just rotate them around like
make it-
merchandise.
So
Now you have to pay to be more.
now
difficult to get.
let's be real about this.
Okay.
Honestly, if we didn't receive this type of stuff for free before, we wouldn't give a shit.
Correct.
But this transition, it's sloppy.
Yeah, well, it's EA. Anybody that didn't expect this?
Activision Blizzard.
It's same fucking entity. they are the same soulless fucking people.
Sure.
So
Who have
they,
another sexual harassment lawsuit against them.
they do.
Yeah. Just go play Gundam
can't stop,
Evolution.
won't stop. I guess.
Yeah.
Play some robots. Yeah. Play Gundam Evolution.
Gundam.
It's good.
Gundam.
It's good.
Gundam. Who?
Gundam Evolution is good. Okay, I'll put it out there. I don't give a
Stop.
fuck. It's good.
You talking about?
It's fun. It's play. It's if you want Overwatch without the, it's fun.
Ain't no titties in Gundam.
What do you say to that?
Not yet. Look up
He's right.
Pornhub. Exactly.
If I want to rubbo titties, I can go play Warframe, son.
No one's gonna play Warframe.
I thought those were aliens.
Nobody's playing that.
No one's playing Warframe.
Exactly.
Not even my display in the background with Warframe. I just immediately find a game like, click on a game. Fuck, why is it still there?
Oh, I downloaded that. I need to free up some space.
That game's sick. That game is sick. I like it.
Oh, okay.
Sick with. Never mind.
But yeah, that's one of the things that they're probably gonna have to fix sooner rather than later.
I just realized it's really quiet. We should always have it on.
It's not very quiet.
Wait, I can't.
What it does is it gives like a little filter to your voice. Anyway,
Yeah.
the monetization needs to be nerfed just a little bit.
That, or if you're gonna make me pay, you better give me something.
Yeah,
worth.
come up with some heat.
Come up with some heat, please. I'll buy some heat.
I love how to make up for all the week one, all the terrible shit that happened. Of like, sorry guys, I know that first week was terrible, right? So here's one skin for one character and a little keychain.
Yeah,
Wait, what did they ain't get? I ain't get
So
shit.
when
No,
the
it's coming out
October event
25th.
starts, they're gonna give everybody a free Reaper skin.
One.
Okay.
I thought, and I hate the fact that I read that. I was like, a skin of my choice, or like a
no, nigga.
No, it's a
Skinny
free
Reaper.
Reaper skin.
a character I do not fucking play. Thank
Absolutely.
Hey, actually, Reaper is kind of sick right now.
He is.
When has he ever not
He's sick right
been?
now.
Yeah,
When has he ever not been?
When has he not been?
After season 4,
So
when
he
they nerfed his damage and his
he had
reach.
to get he had a shotgun spread rework. The character went over a rework because as the meta shifted, he became completely obsolete. He was usually dog shit at the time. Absolute dog shit.
Die.
But now
he did.
He's fantastic right now.
He did.
Okay.
He's really good.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah,
Good for you.
He's really good. Zarya's really good. Sigma's really good.
Zarya's broken.
Zarya's
and-
fucking busted. I love it.
Okay.
I think the game is so. It's not new, obviously, because it is technically the same exact game.
It's kind
It's
of
an-
new
it's an
because there's but I
So
see
that's what I
what
was
you're saying.
getting at. It's new enough, or it's starting to really be explored thoroughly that we're gonna see without any buffs, without any of that, the change of meta is gonna change probably bi-weekly.
Probably.
So as I
At
mean,
least seasonal, at least.
Orisa was dog shit as far as everybody was concerned the first week. Now we're starting to see people being able to play her rework, how her rework actually works, and people are actually experimenting with them.
So
we're
she's
going to see
kind
a
of
lot
bad
of
in
these.
higher ranks because people can aim, and she has a head 5 times the size of any other character in the game. So,
So you relate?
huh?
So you relate?
I do.
Got him.
Wholeheartedly.
Got him.
Wholeheartedly. So she's just a bigger target.
Hey, big head gang.
Yeah. So she's just a bigger target, and she doesn't have much survivability if everyone can just
hate
flick
you.
her.
Niggas.
Please don't move too fast. All the stuff on my fridge is
it's gonna
starting
go
to
on my-
gravitate towards you.
Exactly. My little gravitational pull over here.
Yeah. Moving forward, I really hope that if they at all start doing, balance adjustments to this game,
please.
that they ignore every single human being that's like gold rank and below, platinum and below. Like, ignore them.
Yeah.
They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. If you want to understand like how the game functions and what needs to be rebalanced, you look to the people who understand the game in the upper echelons of the game. They understand what is broken.
Long story short, don't listen to us, but listen to us.
Right.
Yeah. Fuck you, Moira players. All right.
Anyway.
Listen, learn your role.
We spent 5 years telling you guys to fucking heal us, and we're still trying to tell you, to fucking heal us.
What are you doing there?
I have to say, like,
Moira player? Is that you?
I play sometimes. I literally have like 3 heals.
looks like a
I
Moira player.
have 3 healers. Okay, right now that I need to unlock everyone still. So, but
He will not stop until he has as much healers as he has rings.
yeah.
When you play the game, who do you see more often? Do you see the enemy team more often, or do you see your team more often? I'll wait.
Shut up.
Hey guys.
I can take it. It's fine.
Sure you can.
I just wish I wish they reworked her healing a little bit because that's
Why? You don't use it.
She
It's not
has
that-
some of the strongest healing in the game.
it's not satisfying.
See what I mean?
I don't want to piss on anybody. Okay, I want make it better.
It's the best in the
No,
game.
make it cooler. Redesign it.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
with Chris.
I don't want to
Yeah,
do
I
that.
want
When I think of sucking the life out of people, I want to just do that.
No, No, that's the problem. You see, don't
They made that so cool.
Do you see this Republican mind game? He's trying to lie to you right now.
Cool.
Listen, just slide her right over to the DPS category.
Please.
Because that's where she belongs. I don't know what
That's
else
what everyone
Amira does.
uses.
I can't even argue with that logic. That's actually kind of true.
Slide her right over there.
Everyone just use her for just
She
that
has
anyway.
because no one knows apparently that you're supposed to help the
Heal,
team out.
right?
You know what would help with that? If they didn't give her like 9 fucking mile range on her little purple slurper. All right.
They literally, I don't know why she looks like a DPS. She doesn't look like she would have gonna kill you. She's like, just gonna kill you.
Listen,
Like
every time I've ever seen Amira, it's never been like a helping or it's always a DP. She's out there with us. She's like, all right, get these.
Buddy, I like you. I like you a lot. But I don't know why you're still in like when the whole team's respawned. Why are you back there still fighting?
I can take it. I can do it. I'm gonna do it.
Come back to us, man.
Because girl boss has got a
back.
slave. That's
take
what
the back. Take the back line. More players.
I am slaying.
Take the back line.
No,
It's not too lonely back there. Your other support's there too. Crying for help.
you stop telling a woman to get behind us.
Nice.
I did
Nice.
that to you. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly.
I got
See what I
nothing.
did? Let her
I
be
got
free.
nothing.
Let her be
Put
free.
him right in
DPS.
place. She's like,
She
shut
can,
up.
she can be free with the support of her family members who are asking her to come the fuck back and heal them.
You support. How about you support her?
Yeah.
How about you support her?
Okay,
instead?
I can't because she's behind enemy lines.
With that being said,
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Get off this shit, man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
What a great game.
let's do a change the topic real quick. We forgot to bring it up in the beginning when we were doing our light news about this insanity going down in Arizona, where 199 people have signed up to be cryogenically frozen to hopefully receive medical attention in the future.
They're gonna die.
Trying to do they are dying.
So no, here's the thing. So the premise of it, preview for it is people signed up with terminal illnesses. There is a little girl in there who her parents are all doctors, both doctors. There is nothing they can do for her. She has some kind of brain cancer that is uncurable, and she is terminally ill. So she signed up for this. She's going to be cryogenically frozen in the hopes that in the future there will be a cure for her illness. A lot of these people that are joining this are joining it because of that. There is no cure for their diseases as is now. Although Paris Hilton has also tried to join this.
Wait, what?
It was in the article that also Paris Hilton has thought about doing this.
What,
as well.
for funsies? Like,
Yeah, why not? I got so much money. I don't know what the fuck to do.
So,
Put
like,
me on ice.
I'm done with this. This isn't fun anymore. It's time to freeze.
That shit was hilarious to me as I was reading it, because it's like when I first saw it, I was like, "This is some Futurama shit. This is wild. Why are people freezing themselves?" And then I started reading like these people are all dying horrifically, and if I was in their shoes and that was an option for me,
had the money and everything.
fuck it, why not, right? And then I get to the pose where Paris Hilton was trying to approach him to do it, and I lost my fucking shit.
Hey, look, real shit. If I had that kind of money and I didn't have shit else to fucking do, or
Why
nothing, why not? Put me on ice.
I mean,
I want to see the year 3232. Don't you?
I'll tell you what it's gonna look like right now. Go in your kitchen and turn your oven on and open the door and stand right in front of it. That's what the future looks like, because you could, let's say, if you freeze yourself, whatever, but like in the future, we still have to address what's wrong now.
Hey, let people hope for the Star Trek future,
Sure.
okay?
I mean, listen. Honestly, I think it's smarter if you die in a maelstrom of climate change while you're frozen. Cool. That's a great way to go out, because you won't
Trying
know.
to be like May.
Yeah. I want to be like Aang. All right.
I try to be like
Aang's
Aang,
better.
trying to be like
Hey, man,
Aang.
you can't be like Aang. Oh my god! Did you see what studio's in charge of the new Avatar animation?
No,
I think
it's
they're
not.
like either animated movies or animated series. Either
I
way,
keep forgetting that, Nickelodeon a while back decided to make a studio dedicated to making Avatar content. And who's going to be making
it's called Flying Bark Studios.
Oh, shit.
And they did a Rise of the TMNT and like something called like the Monkey King, like some like Lego monkey.
I saw the Monkey King, or I heard of the Monkey King, but I didn't see it.
It doesn't have anything to do with Ninja, right? The Ninja.
Ninjago?
Yeah, it's not.
Why
it's
do we
not
all
the,
know what that is?
You know, you've seen a couple episodes
because you
shits.
watched. Exactly.
Dude,
You've seen the
my
commercials.
niece is all for it. She's deep in there, man. She's
I
like,
love
yo,
I
let's
love
get
he can
rebooted.
use the excuse of his niece. I just watched this.
Is it good?
I'm not gonna front y'all.
Is it good?
No, but it's content. But it's there.
Yeah, but Flying Bark
I watch
Studios,
it.
they do great work. They do fucking amazing.
Damn
work.
right they
And
do.
Seeing Avatar with this type of expression is going to be great.
Absolutely.
Are you kidding? Like I'm not sure what movies they had. I heard before that they were going to try to do what's the Warriors? The female Warriors?
Oh,
The Kyoshi Warriors.
Kyoshi?
They're gonna do a Kyoshi something,
Ooh.
like a movie or something like that. I really hope it's a stretch, but I want them to do the comics and actually make them animated, because the comics start off right after the cartoon ended.
Yeah.
And you get and there's this whole like arc with
Zuko trying to find
Zuko's
his
mom and everything. Yeah, because that was the last thing. Because we ended right there. He's like, "Where is my mother?" He asked his dad, but then that was it. And you had to read the comic in order to figure out what happened next.
So, like, what I really do want to say in regards to the studio, you guys better keep an open fucking mind, because you remember these characters looking one way. They're probably going to look a different way when a different studio draws them, and they have different artistic choices.
It's true.
So you're saying it's going to be mad woke, and they're going to be all.
It's already going to look. It's already going to look
woke?
good for the fucking live action movie that's coming
what
out
you're saying.
soon. A live action show.
That's what you're telling me.
Water Tribe's already brown skin. That's 2 on the team.
Did you hear about the live action Warrior Clan casting? They ain't brown.
Who?
What?
I mean, they are brown, but they're like you. They look like me and you.
I'm offended.
For who?
The
Water
that's
Tribe?
look.
Yeah,
Look,
they ca-
Yeah, they're-
the hazelnut color is Hollywood dark skin. Okay.
No, I think the girl's actually Inuit.
Yeah, no, she
which
is.
which is
Yeah,
all
look,
right.
yeah, it's
fine.
cool. It's
Okay.
cool. We're good. We're
Fine.
good.
Okay, that's fine.
For now. How many?
This is
more?
not M. Night Shyamalan last Airbender. Okay, we're good.
Oh
We're
wait,
good.
it's Netflix, so let's wait.
Yeah, let's wait.
Wait and see.
I'm skeptical.
The only thing that I care about is that the Cabbage Man is playing the Cabbage Man.
My cabbages. Oh, he is.
Shout out, yes
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. it's
Oh
actually
my
him. Actually
god,
him.
that's
live,
great.
live action man is going to be
All right,
the
you know what?
voiceover.
You got me. I'm watching.
That's all I care about.
That's all I get.
Speaking of things to care about, god damn it, this Black Adam
Black
bullshit.
Anthem.
Yeah, Black Anthem. Black Anthem. For
Now
Black
we're
Adam.
here at the Black Adam.
Listen,
These Snyder motherfuckers.
these. Okay, so for those of you who are not aware, the Snyder Boys, the Hive has been shook, and they
They have nothing else
They
to
are
do.
circling in formation around Black Adam.
They're sitting on top of their cars with in some type of dark alley. Trash can fire in the background. Someone's making a sandwich with moldy bread.
Every time I hear about the scumbags, I cringe a little bit. So what did they do now?
Right, exactly. They got what they wanted, and everyone stopped talking about anything.
I'm
Snyder.
painting a picture for you guys.
Okay.
Think Fight Club, but not as sexy
and they
and full of
don't.
neck beards and no alpha males.
So Rooster Teeth?
There you go.
Does everyone get like a skin tight shirt of their favorite? Like, so you got like Superman.
It's not
with the
skin
thing?
tight shirt. It's like the little sailor shirts, and their bellies are showing.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, I got that.
it's all Snyder stuff. But essentially, what happened is that the internet is, shaking their, the Snyder cult.
Wagging their fingers.
They're wagging their fingers because apparently they've been living under a rock and
Go
don't.
figure.
So they've been living under a rock, and they don't know that when Dwayne comes on projects, he likes to
You listen.
Take everything.
exactly.
He is the series.
Tyrese is still mad because he didn't get that check earlier.
I'm
thanks
so
to The Rock.
happy for you.
Snyder fans are mad that The Rock has decided to. Well, The Rock's whole plan was, I don't really want to be part of the DCU. I want to change it, but I'm gonna do my own thing. You know how he does.
Of course.
He wanted the whole tiff came in is that he wanted the fight between him and Superman, as you've seen on Twitter. He still wants that, but he wants that to take place in
His universe, right?
Yeah, his universe, not. He's like, I don't give a fuck what Snyder's doing. I want to do this over here. Like, and the fans are like, no, you should stick with Zack's vision. You don't support it at all. Essentially, they believe The Rock is trying to kill Snyder's universe by
trying to
focusing on his own thing and not riding with the team.
What do you call it?
I
He's
haven't
trying-
wanted to wear a Just Bring It t-shirt
Yo.
in so long as I have now.
Straight up.
Fuck the Snyderverse.
Exactly. Yo.
I mean, think about it. If you come into a project and you see how everything is is fucked up, everything
Yeah.
is all over the place.
It is
Convoluted.
very convoluted.
Conjulated.
Conjulated.
We're making new words. I don't give a fuck.
I'm with it. I know what you meant.
If you come in and you see everything is all over the place and you're not going to want to work in that environment, right? Everything's falling apart. You're losing directions left and right. You have 3 different versions of one movie coming out because nobody's happy with how it looks, yada, yada. Why the fuck would you want to join that universe? Especially when you're the highest grossing movie star in
saying.
the last 10 years.
I'm putting my dick on the table.
but
I
what
don't
you-
care what
but
anyone's
what you
talking
can
about.
His
do-
dick is the table.
the best thing that you can do is to salvage anything that you can, and what he can do, which is good for Henry. Thank God he wants to get him working again, because we all know that his, like, of all things that was
Henry
great.
Cavill needs help.
Yes.
I mean, Henry Cavill is looking great. He's still keeping his Superman body while waiting.
Yeah, but he still wanted to play Superman. He has the fact of how it ended up and everything. So this is another chance. Why are you guys trying to ruin that?
Because it's not the Snyder universe.
Who cares? That's dead.
They want the universe that ends with the Joker and Batman cursing at each other on a bridge before Eva Superman shows up, and I guess they
kills them all.
Yeah, because they just have guns and fish people. So.
All right, Snyder fans, here. I got the answer for you. You want to rush? You want the fucking dopamine? All right. What you got to do is you got to wait until like December. All right, when it's like -5 outside, and go lick a telephone pole. All right, that's adrenaline for you. Okay.
Hell yeah. Going outside actually sounds like a big challenge for these people.
Yeah, honestly, they're too busy. They have to first get the first floor of their house because they're stuck in the basement.
Exactly. Now I want to give some it's not like it's like it's completely an unreasonable desire to want there to be some cohesion in this universe, because as we all know,
At some point in time.
there just isn't any. There just is not.
No. DC should play to their strengths and just make sure
What
there's no cohesion. Just make everything just like their comics. Just make everything
About
different.
Batman.
Just make everything different.
Somehow.
Just a different universe, a different dimension every single time.
And it's all Batman.
More
Batman.
More
the
Batman.
more chaos,
actually.
the better. Okay, we can have 5 different Jokers. We can have like 3 different Batmans. Who cares?
A Harley Quinn who sings. A Harley Quinn who does it.
Who cares? It doesn't matter. It's all gonna make. You're gonna watch it anyway. They're gonna make their money, and they're gonna continue to do that because they know that works.
Can't wait for Lady Gaga. Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Yeah, here's the thing: Marvel has to work at introducing all these characters that nobody knows about, right?
They actually have to work. Okay.
But
No.
DC
Marvel ain't working right now.
Yeah, they are.
DC's not doing shit to build any new characters. You just introducing the same ones year in and year out,
Right.
with the same actor, but it's not even the same storyline. Like, does any of the Snyderverse movie actually correlate to anything that happened in the first Superman movie?
Gave him a chance.
Listen, I'm gonna give it a buck. Like they had their best shot around the Batman v Superman era, like, because those are the only really 3 people that Snyder really involved: the Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
That's
yeah.
it.
And we did the Justice League thing, so there is no. It's over. That effort is done.
It's done, because you can't follow that up. You can't come back and continue to try to build those characters up, because you already neutered them to the point that they're irrelevant.
Exactly. This last time we saw Superman, he didn't have a hit. Go on. I'm sorry.
Exactly. No, like the only thing we have, like the only thing they have to like try to connect these things is just the silhouette of these characters. Like, we know what they look like, the design. We know what they look like. We know what they were and what movies they were from. But like, anything that happened in those movies matter? No. All that matters is they were there. They exist. Like in Peacemaker, like they showed up.
Yeah.
It was cool, and that was it. And that was fine. And like, who cared? And then it moved on.
And just like then and now, whenever this happens, I'm sorry to tell you, you're just gonna get Jason Momoa and apparently Ezra Miller, who they're just not gonna fire.
I keep forgetting
That guy's shit is ironclad, bro.
He's got all the dirt.
And they have the best and perfect casting for even down to the B characters. Like, down to the B characters is the perfect casting. Boomerang Man was great.
Yes.
Viola Davis is fucking as a Waller. Fantastic. You have all these perfect castings all the way around, and everything is falls through the cracks.
Honestly, yeah. Viola Davis, Amanda Waller, she's literally the only saving grace in all these films. She's the only the only longest thread, the only thing that's connecting.
Because she's been there the longest.
And she hasn't done enough to where her character has been fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, she's just there for what she needs to be, and then she bounces. She knows where she
knows what she's.
I'm Viola motherfucking Davis. I know what the fuck I got to do, and then I'm out.
Cosmic entity in the DCU. She's Perpetua.
She's Eternity.
She's Perpetua. She's Perpetua.
Ah, there you go.
Watch and see if they do some shit like that. Watch.
Oh my god.
I champion it.
We copyright that thought.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
It is ours.
I'm ultimately, I feel like as far as the Black Adam shit goes, it's gonna be fine. The early reviews are what I've heard are mostly positive, but I don't know if that's the Rock fans or if that's just like
That's a good assessment.
Yeah.
Is the movie actually good?
Yeah, is it actually?
Or do people really just fuck with the Rock that much?
Because that rock rap shit that came out, they said that was good too.
It was meme. It was greatly memeable. It was amazing.
For sure.
It's all about drive. It's all about drive.
It's all about drive. It's all about power. Oh my god, so good.
I don't like, especially the fact like you cannot trust like the fucking reviews before the movie even comes out. You can't trust that shit,
Right?
Because of like there's too many factors of people, like you said, people being paid, people favoritism and everything. You have to wait until everyone can see it, and then that score will sadly fall down, like it was when it's like at 98%. Sure.
Yeah,
all right.
we'll bust that up real quick.
Bust that real quick. Exactly.
Look, the point is, like, nerds are mad, obviously, but I feel
Nerds
like
mad.
I'm gonna bring it up because I did this when we did the pod a few months back when we brought up this topic. We kind of briefly went over the emancipation of Harley Quinn, but honestly, I feel like they killed that movie. What they were trying to do, the way they put the vibe out for that film, the tone.
Yeah.
I feel like killing that was killing their way to get out of this. We have to be the dark guys. Like, whatever you feel about that movie, that the tone was correct for Harley Quinn and the city and Gotham. And I feel like Peacemaker kind of did that too, where they kind of went to their own.
Like Birds of Prey, fucking the Suicide Squad, and then Peacemaker and everything kept that same.
They
tone.
kept, they had their own original tone and trying to
A little bit
stamp
more
that out.
light.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
DC universe.
And they love it in the animated Harley Quinn show,
Shazam.
right? Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, well, y'all can count Shazam. I didn't really.
I like Shazam. Yeah, we
love
count.
that
We
movie.
count.
Sure.
We count Shazam.
Okay.
Thank
count
you.
it.
Yeah.
So,
Good movie. Shut up.
yeah, all right.
You don't like fun, okay?
I don't.
You know what these niggas do like out here in these streets?
Tell us.
Martha Stewart thirst trapping for some coffee, boy.
Hey.
That shit caught me off guard on Instagram.
I did. Yeah, it did.
I was scrolling through Instagram and I seen Martha Stewart's face and I kept scrolling. I was like, she buck ass naked?
Yeah, she said it too. She was like, "This is all. I'm wearing this coffee, and
All natural.
that's about it."
Yeah,
all
that's
that-
about it.
Black
See?
coffee, by the
I'm
way.
enjoying this coffee. Nothing else. Just black coffee. Because it's beautiful.
So, I had to do my investigative report and watch that video several times.
Of course.
Of course, several.
We thank you for
and
doing
just,
that, by the way.
Thank you for taking one for the team.
And just so he wouldn't strain his eyes, the lights were off.
I was in my quiet place.
I mean, how many? Here's the real question.
I don't even remember what coffee she was promoting.
I don't either.
Just black
it's
coffee.
It's called Mountain something. It's one of the best K cups you can get out there for your Keurig.
Why were you paying attention to that?
All I saw was
Because that's
them.
what she was advertising. So.
All I saw was them
What?
D
No, shut up.
cups.
I know, right?
Damn right.
Ain't no K cups.
All I saw was an advertisement reminder, like, "Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, look at me."
How many times do you think Snoop Dogg beat it down? That's what I'm asking. How many
Too many
do you
times.
think that Snoop Dogg?
I
He gave it a quick 16.
I'm surprised that he didn't bring her on the fucking his Twitch. Beat
Not
her there.
yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Not yet.
Not
Soon.
yet.
Next.
Soon.
That's
All right,
next. Since
when-
everybody on Twitch is out there getting buck wild and fucking.
That's how you get. That's how you get fucking numbers now. Okay,
No,
you
yeah.
gotta fucking
How you
share.
get numbers at Twitch?
Yeah.
You do whatever it takes.
By any means.
Yo, did you guys see
Which is-
TwitchCon?
Yeah.
I don't watch TwitchCon, but
Yeah,
please
no, I
let
didn't
me.
see it, but
You
we
can't
heard-
really watch TwitchCon, but you can hear the news of how much of a shit show it is. Like you can't get these sweaty ass fucking gamers all in one spot and expect shit to go the way it's supposed to go.
No, like you
Right.
can't. Especially after like they really want us to forget everything that's been going on with Twitch the last like month and everything. Like what they did after they changed everything. How there's no more 50. There's no more 70-30. There's only 50-50s now all across the board. And now, yeah, with this whole TwitchCon, it was like, okay, guys, come to TwitchCon, meet your creators or whatever, meet the creators you like. And they fucked up like one of that competition and everything, with like some sort of ninja, some sort of like
they
jousting thing.
Yeah, it's a game with many names and many forms.
Yeah.
It's you two people on a pedestal and knock somebody off the pedestal into the safe underbelly of the ground. That's not going to hurt you when you go in there.
Yeah,
you know?
but
However, I heard tale that they had to sign a waiver before they participated
course
in this, which leads me to believe that they knew they happened, but they had a foam pit
yeah.
with little foam blocks. They looked like to be like 2 by 5 or whatever the fuck, but
Yeah,
it wasn't enough.
It's
all
what
right?
you see at Sky Zone and everything you ever seen. Sky
Well,
Zone.
the problem wasn't that. The problem is that they put
How
all
deep
those
it is.
No. They put those foam cubes over zero padding right on concrete.
Yeah.
There's no padding underneath
Yeah.
those
I mean,
foam.
and plus, like when you like
What the fuck?
in most places, like when they have those little foam pits and everything,
There's
you can't-
padding.
You can't walk. You can like once you get in, a lot of times a person has to get you out. You can't just like stand up and walk away. Like you can't like the phone shouldn't come up to your fucking
No, let me make this
your
completely
calves.
fucking clear. They put one
yeah.
layer
Yeah.
of foam.
One.
One layer of foam cubes all
So
spread out.
has anyone ever been in like one of those like foam pits before?
No.
They're deep.
In high school, the gymnastics class when I was younger, my sister used to take me.
Okay,
I used to play in the foam pits all the time.
Okay.
All the time. And it's impossible to hurt yourself in there if you do it properly.
If you fill it up properly, yeah.
So over here at TwitchCon, they won their competition and they had the unfortunate circumstances of celebrating their victory.
Yeah.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Damn shame.
So she jumped.
Shawty jumped off the pedestal.
touched her hands to the top of
like,
her feet,
Spread, yeah.
and then when she landed, booty first,
On her tailbone.
shattered her spine in 2 places.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a video of her
Yes.
just jumping off. You can see her bounce on nothing but floor.
Took her like a champ. She was laughing the whole time, but she said she couldn't move.
No,
she
until
couldn't
she
get
tried
up.
to get up. You can see her try to get up and just slump to the ground.
And then the fucking announcer had the nerve to like, no, she's okay. She's fine. She's fine.
Which in all purpose, you have to do that. If you're running the event, you can't draw attention to that. The show must go on.
Fuck that shit! Stop the show.
That's fucked
No,
up.
the show must go on.
Help me.
It's something that you have to do.
No, I get the practice, but that's fucked up. Like that, literally, someone had to come in. Like she literally could not move anymore. Like she tried to crawl. Like I can't move.
She's getting a metal
and
rod inserted into her
someone
spine.
came out of now she's fucked. Her livelihood is fucked.
So
Can you imagine
they have
she got
videos
a
of her,
back-
she's walking now, like with help, and everything. She's on a strong road to recovery. Godspeed. I'm sorry, streamer. I wish I knew your name.
All those years of porn. I don't remember her name. I know she was a porn star. All those years of porn, and it took TwitchCon to blow her back up.
Yeah, and then they had the nerve, like articles had the nerve to put that in the titles of their articles that a porn star got her back blown out when she landed wrong in a fucking foam pit.
It's there.
I know it's
a
there, but
layup.
it's
It is
the
a
low
layup.
hanging
it's
fruit.
It is a
fucked
layup.
up because she literally. It's not like she
No,
bust
that's
her
not a
ass.
That's a low hanging fruit.
That's like it's not like that. She fucking bust her ass and then like, oh, that was funny. Oh, she got her a little bit. No, she literally broke her spine.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked.
Welcome to Twitch.
I know,
50-50.
50-50, except for your medical bill.
I heard tales of
Pay for
another
that shit on your own.
I heard tales of another streamer. This guy was drugged and sexually assaulted.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh yeah, that's annoying.
Well, gaming culture can't have gaming culture without sexual assault. I guess.
I mean,
You're right, bro.
They go hand to hand like peanut butter and jelly.
It's our culture.
or
Christ.
hand in hand or hand in puss.
Stop. Hide out. What the fuck?
No, it was a guy this time. It was a guy.
That's a low hanging fruit.
No,
All right.
it was a guy.
Hand and shaft.
It's funny you say it that
Low-hanging
way
balls.
because the guy's this person's gimmick is that they are a femboy.
Oh, I think I've seen them around like Twitter and randomly pop
Wait,
up.
wait.
If you're
Which one?
Is he one with the long hair?
If you're asking for like, I get, do femboys have long hair? Yeah, sure.
Sometimes,
I think I'm pretty sure. I tried to get some actual images, so I know like who knows. Try to put some humanization behind the whole story.
Okay.
And I believe they have long hair.
Okay. If you can,
Every picture, it's not like they have an arrow that says this is me. So when you try to look at an influencer and you're looking through pictures and there's like many a group picture, it's kind of hard to pick out who the influencer is.
what happened? Okay. What?
So what we gather from this is that when you lock up nerds who are already locked up for the majority of their life
Horny
for 2
locked up.
years,
Yeah.
and you expose them to nothing but depravity online, and then you release the floodgates and you expect these people to act like human beings and not corralled animals.
Bro, you can see it
Which
through-
they are.
You can see it through their tweets. They're low IQ people. Have you ever? I don't know if anyone is familiar with the FaZe clan.
That sounds familiar.
Low IQ human beings. All around.
I've seen them on a few of comic covers, and I don't know why they do that. Because
Comic covers.
They had
that's some crossover.
they
shit.
had a crossover. It was like one of them helped Batman through gaming.
Yeah. Honestly.
And you know what?
course.
Good for them for making it. Good for them for getting that little deal.
get that little bag,
You can
but-
see that's funny. Bro.
It was a complete cash
That's
grab.
just funny.
I mean, there was an entire thread that I saw of going ons at TwitchCon. Another big thing that happened was that security apparently told a few people, if you want to get in front of line, just go to disability check and go grab a a wristband. Apparently, they were just handing out disability wristbands like it was fucking
To the point where they
candy.
had to shut down the disability lines.
Nice.
They're cutting the lines of people. They were pushing people in wheelchairs out of the way to get a disability. To be the
Makes,
It's fucked up, but it's one of
makes
the
for
funniest
comedy,
fucking-
but man, that shit is not cool. But that shit's funny
not
as
at all,
fuck.
but that's
Twitch, why? Why?
What are you?
What are you? What are you doing? I mean, stop. Just stop. Just shut it down.
They had no support. They had no security. They had nothing.
Why?
It's hilarious.
What? Why?
These are people from the internet. We don't need security, right?
What are you
Yeah,
gonna
let's
do?
push it down.
What are you
What a bunch
gonna
of
do?
nerds gonna do besides
Yell
do
at each
all the
other or some
drugs and
shit?
hurt
These are
people?
keyboard warriors, okay? We're fine. We don't need security.
Exactly.
People don't even have muscle mass.
It's unfortunate, but
Yeah.
you reap what you sow.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth, man. So and when you reap what you sow, you gotta do it with confidence, right?
Sure.
These
That's one way.
there's some Japanese VTubers, okay?
Okay.
Splatoon 3 is out in the works.
Oh yeah.
Splatoon 3, still a fun game, making me want to go back. I have to get my back blown the fuck out playing Overwatch. I want to have a fighting chance.
Not like some
You
people.
want to get squirted on after getting your back blown out?
Man, squirting all goddamn day. These Japanese VTubers took it upon themselves. A smart idea, mind you. This is pretty, a dumb idea, but in practice,
No, it's smart. You said it right.
It's smart.
Well, if you're not familiar with Splatoon, there's a game mode called Turf War, and the idea is to use your gun, which doesn't shoot bullets, it shoots paint. The team who succeeds in covering the map in your color paint the most wins.
Yay.
And what they did is used the paint as kind of like a green screen, and they use this paint to cover up active JAV porn in the back.
Yep.
So while it was playing, if they didn't use their guns to shoot the ground to cover up the porn in time, they would get banned too fast.
Yeah.
So this is why they got banned, because you're literally you have porn on the TV screen.
And they're trying to cover it up.
Try to cover it up.
That's a great idea.
And it had
actually.
audio and everything.
I watched the fuck out of that.
It was like getting banned was the point, and it was like it was a race to see how fast you can get banned, and like you said, it worked. It's funny. It's on all the fucking all the gaming fucking news articles and stuff. So now these fucking these VTubers got some
banned.
yeah,
And you know what?
They got banned, but
I had to sit there and think about it a little bit. You have all these bleeding hearts. Oh my god, think of the kids. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. You were a kid, and the first thing you're trying to find is some titties or whatever.
and
all right.
you haven't seen those fucking Splatoon like chat little things like where you can draw on the thing. I've seen
Yeah, it's in the lobby.
Shit.
It's in the
terrible.
lobby. It's in the game.
And not for nothing, you should know by now in the year of 2022, the year without
year our Lord.
that anything on the internet, video games, period, we're not a clean people.
If this is some person's introduction into porn, then that's so many layers removed from how did you guys get introduced to porn?
Oh my god, that's where we're going.
Do you remember back
Let's
in the
do it.
day
Shit.
when you had the Spice Channel blocked
Channel
photos?
3 for me, baby.
And it was just
wavy lines,
that's right.
plasma.
And you waited till a nipple just appeared.
Until it stabilized just enough so you had out of the 100% of the screen, 55% was nipple. Yeah, boy, give me some of that.
So that was my first introduction to
How old were you?
Maybe 9, 10.
Look at that.
But prior to that, in Mexico, my neighbor in Mexico, his dad had lewd comics. They're like this sexual, romanticized comics that had hardcore porn drawn into him. He had them in his bathroom upstairs.
Yeah.
But every once in a while,
by that Spider-Man artist, because that's where he got his start.
I heard they were mad into that over there.
I don't know.
Putting
Yeah.
porn in comics.
Yeah, there was little booklets of just hardcore porn. And they
I've
were
seen one of those. They're awesome.
romance
that.
novels.
Oh,
I know you probably got an early start too. I
I did.
yeah.
of course you did.
Come on, man.
All I had to do, for most people, they had to go through these, whatever. For me, I just had to get up, walk a feet over, and open my closet door, and
yeah, we talked about this
Yes,
before. Your father used to hide his porn in your closet.
In my closet. Could you imagine what kind of monster are you?
I don't
the
remember.
audacity.
So a big ass
you go,
closet. I had a
You're
tiny
welcome.
exactly. I had a tiny closet, and I opened the closet, and you move our winter coats. There's a giant box. The box occupies the entire floor, up to my chest at the time. And I just decided to one day look inside the box. I moved the basketballs or whatever, and under it is just like stacks these big, like large of nothing but porn. My first porn was called Mandarin Delight. I thought. Thanks, Dad. For my brother wasn't into it, obviously for obvious reasons. He just wasn't into it. But
He looked at it, it's like,
he's like, why is there mayonnaise all over her fucking?
Jamal, why do you want to look at that?
It's like, bro, I'm just checking it out.
Why are you looking at it?
But yeah, bro, like a porn mountain. We're talking a pornocopia of just
The
nothing.
Areola Valley.
Yo, like my dad's a monster. Yo, he had everything. He had everything.
Mine's similar to Hido. We're about to turn the Super Nintendo on. Turn to channel 3, and that shit was stabilized for like 2.5 seconds. We said, whoa, there, buddy. What is that?
The
is that
Leonardo.
a clam?
Like, were you guys talking like porn, like actual, like, or just nudity in general, or actual porn?
However you
Actual
get it.
porn.
Yeah, however you get
Actual
it, man.
porn.
Mine started with fucking going on. Okay, I was in middle school one day, and someone
Furry?
said,
Furry porn?
"No,
You made it to middle school? Congratulations.
Yeah, I know, right?
like I fucking." No, because someone at
I was
my
like
school,
5.
someone at my school was like, "Hey, you like Dragon Ball?" Because I was really into Dragon Ball. Like, yeah, I love Dragon Ball. He was like, "You ever heard of Dragon Ball X?"
Hey, what was his name?
Burgess. No,
You always remember the name of the person who introduced you to it. Mine was John Kerry.
it was like
middle school
like his name
computer
was
lab.
Burgers or some shit.
Burgers.
Boogers or something. It was weird. But like I went home and I was like, look up Dragon Ball X. I used to like constantly look up different like gifs from Dragon Ball and look up like the newest series or whatever. Looked it up, Dragon Ball X. And as soon as my computer screen came up, Sailor Moon naked getting her ass blown out by fucking Goku, fucking Uranus like washing her titties. I'm like,
What is this?
it was going up so fast I couldn't fucking delete any of them in time, so I just had to unplug the computer like and I was fucking the mom was like, "You all right?" Yeah.
He's just traumatized on the floor.
Yeah,
like,
straight up
just
traumatized.
sweating.
And now we have kids these days going to Twitch and just getting ambushed.
Shit, you don't even
Going
like
to
that.
Twitch?
Yeah, they're in Twitch getting ambushed by VTubers and chicks in maid costumes.
Shit, you can just
Matter of
watch
fact,
Euphoria.
They really didn't even see anything. There was like you know how reserved Japanese porn can be sometimes, right?
I mean, honestly,
No.
in 2022, you guys are still blurring genitals. Like,
Yeah. What?
It's now part of the art now.
So the crazy thing is that the video that I saw of it wasn't even Japanese porn. It was some blonde lady getting her back blown out by a big black dude.
it always is. It usually always is.
Yeah, so there was nothing blurred there. Buddy was across the room and she was still getting
Holy shit.
Everyone's worried about the violence in video games. Look where we are now.
Listen,
look
could
at
you
where we are
imagine the
now.
kind of men we would be if we hadn't been introduced to this like debauchery? Oh my god,
Oh man, I know exactly what kind of religious person I'd be right now.
I'd be a president. I'd probably be a
I would
president
be
right
the
now. But
president.
porn ruined me, so that's over.
I'd be a governor.
I think I made
Bill
one.
Clinton made it, you could have made it too.
Exactly.
I mean, if
Most of those fucking politicians are depraved anyway, so what do you mean?
that's true. I could probably still get in there.
Yeah. At this rate, they'll add anyone,
I want to watch the documentary. I just sidebar and came up while I was on at the gym the other day. Some documentary about some pool boy that got picked up by some MILF. He went back to her hotel room. Her husband's there and so smashing her while the husband watches.
Cuck.
Come to find out is like the wife and the pastor of like one of the biggest evangelical churches that like tied
I
to
know
the
this
government.
story. I know this story. Yeah.
Tied to the Trump administration, and they flew him out. They took him everywhere, and he would just blow her back out, and he would just watch.
And then they tried.
Oh,
and he tried to
shit.
defend it. I was like, "Oh no, you talking? That never happened. What do you mean?
If they
Like
weren't
the
so
husband,
weird
and
about it,
everything.
they'd be fine.
Yeah.
If they were so weird about
Hey,
it, they'd
yo,
have to.
if you're gonna fly me around the world, put me in Porsches, do all this kind of shit, now you got to blow out your girl.
Yeah,
It's done. It's done.
That's
I'll be quiet, but when someone just someone comes to me
I'm telling everything.
And let's move the plot. I'm like, oh shit, you know? All right, cool. What else you want to know?
She had a mole inside her clit.
Especially the fact that like these people are against anything that involves with that. Like they're so fucking. They put up a front of like having such a stick up their ass. Like, oh, you know, like sex outside of marriage, bringing people in.
Right.
You don't do that. That's against what Jesus wanted. And
Meanwhile, they literally have a stick up
all
their
the time.
ass.
Yeah, literally.
All the time. Every single one of them.
All the time, every time.
You know, in some cases, they're more sexually, involved than the rest of us. You know,
with them, you know, they think the younger the better. But
still, it's so crazy, so crazy. You know, the ones that scream the loudest about that kind of shit, and then they're
doing it.
They're literally doing it.
Yeah.
I think there was one guy that was literally talking about, it used to be so bad, 16-year-olds. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
What?
I think I know the person you're talking
I won't say
about.
his name because obviously he's another, one of these.
MW?
What's that?
Yeah.
MW?
Yeah. I'm like,
Modern warfare?
yes.
This nasty fucking neckbeard motherfucker.
Okay, let's go into something a little bit lighter.
Decompress. Yeah, decompress.
No, it's not much lighter. We could talk about Bayonetta.
Oh.
So, look, as much as I'm really looking forward to this game. I'm about to flip a coin on this shit. But we had the actual voice actress for Bayonetta, Helena Taylor. She was only offered $4,000 to reprise her role as the lead character in the third game.
Yeah.
This, the
highly successful video game.
This multi-million-dollar franchise.
We'll give you $4,000. Are you serious?
The whole thing? You're talking about like the first couple of days, right? No,
the whole thing. Said it before, said it again. Voice actors completely disrespected at every point in time. Animators completely disrespected at every point in time.
Just like the Jujutsu Kaisen movie that made like over $30 million and everything in the box office, they were paid $150 to be able to dub that film. $150. That's it.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's rampant how they treat these fucking voice actors. It's fucking terrible.
You know the anime Mob Psycho 100?
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard of it.
So they got rid of the lead voice actor because he was asking for more money, and since they're not unionized, they just said, "Fine, we'll just find somebody else who'll do the role.
Goodbye.
Get out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're gone."
Welcome to capitalism.
Hey,
One of the most popular fucking animes right at this point right now.
They
I really
said,
got to get back in.
we can replace you. Your talents of years of development is not worth the money that we have. It's
Could
not
you
worth
imagine telling the Goku voice actor,
Sean Shiba?
or voice actress.
Yeah.
either way, like going like, hey, we can replace you at any point in time. That's wild to me. But hey,
That almost happened, by the way.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna put up the fucking meme of like, it's always like torrenting Nintendo games always morally correct. It's true, and it continues to come up and is continually right.
Capcom is wild.
This is Platinum Games.
Oh, what they Capcom?
They're wild too.
This is Platinum Games.
Oh,
Platinum Games. I'll forever remember them.
So they had even the producer of this game, what his name, Hideteki Kamiya. He is notoriously known for if you interact with this man at all, you have like a 70% chance that he's going to block you. This is what he's known for. If you speak to him in English, blocked. If you speak to him in Google Translate Japanese, blocked.
Like
all right.
Xenophobic as fuck.
If you post a meme under anything he put, blocked. That's this man. So after this news
I like
broke,
that energy.
I do.
After this news broke, every single tweet that he made, you had countless people under there interacting with them, and he blocked them all. So much so that that website itself thought that he was a bot and blocked his account.
Get fucked.
My man was on a mission.
Exactly. He was too perfect, too mechanical.
So he did come out on the line and says, I under normal circumstances, I can't say anything else on the matter. I've heard the news, but it's a falsity. Yep. That's what he says.
I don't know how much you've looked into this, so you don't have to answer if you haven't. But as far as like, I guess what I want to say is this the same amount she was paid to work on previous games?
I have no idea.
That's a good question.
I have no idea
Because
how much money she made on the previous games.
Because I'm sitting here going like 4,000 don't sound like a lot of money to me personally.
It doesn't to anybody to do anything like this,
especially for a game that makes that much money. Yeah,
for how many hours of work that you have to do.
Right. Yeah, 4,000 doesn't sound right to me. So I don't know if that's. But if I'm bugging, let me know because that could be the highest amount that they've been paid. You said 150
but the replacement they got for her.
Yeah.
However, the replacement they got for her was another voice actress named her name escapes me right now, but she did the voice for Female Shepherd.
Oh shit. Okay. That's weird.
Jennifer Hale.
Jennifer Hale. There you go.
Jennifer Hale, and she is a more well-known person within the voice acting community.
Got it. A plus A talent.
Yeah, so you hire somebody of higher notoriety to do the role. So there's no way she took $4,000.
No way. No.
Yeah. You watch you try and give Donna Burke $4,000.
So, like,
She
word
was
on-
shit in your hand.
Word on the street is that she may have been lowballed for her political beliefs.
What's her political beliefs?
What the fuck?
Oh, she's one of those. The Bayonetta voice actress, the original one.
Yeah.
Wait, which one of those? What are you guys thinking?
One of those
The
MAGA
Trumper.
people.
Yeah.
No.
But
That's where those are the things that she kind of circles herself with.
does
Has
that
nothing to do.
exactly?
It has nothing to do with her being lowballed for her
Exactly.
professional talent.
No, it doesn't.
Right.
This your belief is cool, but like that, because it's not even, as we can see, they've done that. It seems like a problem across the board when it comes to English voice actors and everything. Like it's like they get lowballed less, and if they don't want to play ball, they get kicked out. No matter what, and they're like, "All right, get out of here. We'll get someone else to play your role, do your role," and they do.
That's fucked up. I would also like to mark that I have not. The only thing I've eaten today is a pumpkin donut. So this
man's
is
swimming.
This is starting to,
Hey,
Oh my god. Okay, I mean,
my man came through with a donut.
Hey,
since we're
should've brought
on,
'em.
or unless you want to continue any more with the Bayonetta stuff.
No, man. We
Yeah, I
good.
tried to look up.
This
I tried to look up how much she made, and I couldn't
It's
find it.
kind of hard to find
probably-
that kind of stuff.
It's probably
you know?
under
Makes you-
NDA or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you feel like your vision's a little cloudy.
Speaking
Still
of
full
cloudy vision,
mushrooms.
speaking of cloudy vision, I wanted to segue right into some news. Comics wise, there are a bunch of new comics coming out later. I've only care about a certain amount of them because it matters to me. Bishop's getting a new series by its original creator, Wachalo Pancho.
The original creator of the character Bishop?
Yes,
Like X-Men?
X-Men Bishop.
Whoa.
He's starting
Nice.
He's starting at like a war council school or whatever. One of the many news that came out about the feature of X-Men, I guess at an event that happened a few months ago. I want to say Comic-Con, one of those Comic-Cons. But some
the New York Comic Con just happened a couple of weeks ago.
I think
like a
that's
week
the one.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of news start coming out about some comics that are in the works and are going to be coming out. One of those is Bishop, much like the Sorcery School series, Strange Academy. He's starting a war school, so I guess he'll be like head of, these X-Men who are specify and, kicking ass, I imagine, to some degree. Another version of that.
Yeah.
It's Bishop front and center, so sure, why not? I will definitely be there. And if it's creators there, he might have some good ideas to where to take the character other than being fifth, guy in the back with a cool haircut, so
The guy who's from the future but not Cable.
Does
Exactly.
he have the curl?
he might have the curl.
Well, right now he's a war captain for all of Krakoa.
Yeah,
I think they're just they're continuing more of the same, like, and just giving him his own.
That's cool.
Yeah, branch with that.
I don't know how that's gonna work because I assume all of the war captains are gonna be under his command, being possible teachers. So Ileana is already a teacher at Strange Academy. Ileana is gonna be a teacher over here. Ileana is a war council. Girl,
Right.
your motherfucking your W-2's got to be stacked.
Listen, white people know how to hold on to the bag, and the Queen is no different. Okay,
Like,
so, but I'm looking forward to that series. All this shit is coming out next year. Another thing that's coming out. Shout out to the guy John Jennings. He is writing a Silver Surfer story, a 5-issue limited series called Silver Surfer Ghostlight, featuring a new character who is black. He looks black.
is he the ghost?
Yeah.
He's Ghostlight?
Yeah, Ghostlight.
Cool.
It's about this.
I give it 6 issues.
It's only got 5, sir.
Oh, shit.
They want to get him.
And then right after, he's going to ghost.
Listen, if it's one thing they like to do, they get him out of there quick. They get him out of there.
Hey, see this? You see this? All right, forget it.
I like that though. 5 issues, get the story through over with, and then that way you can set up the introduction of the character, and that character can go fulfill into his own little thing.
You can do anything after
Yeah.
you get the first 5 out.
As long as it's,
right?
I just hope it's solid. Like, I just hope this doesn't like overstay. Like, even with 5 issues, it can feel longer than it should be, or it's not cohesive within 5 and everything. So I just hope it's solid and thought out within that 5 issues.
I always feel weird about these type of things because I know they're trying to introduce a new character, but at the same time, through Silver Surfer,
I mean, we all did some of us meet Noel there, or did we meet Noel before Silver Surfer Black?
We met Noel before Silver Surfer Black, but we got a story about Noel in Silver Surfer Black.
Okay, all right. So I guess what I'll say is that like new characters when it comes to Marvel, they don't really last. The last one that came out, I think, was Mosaic, and if you don't know who the fuck that is, then that's probably, to a testament of how
story about the black guy that started on the basketball court.
Yeah, Black Mokujin, who could literally just copy people's powers.
Wait, Mosaic, was that the trans X-Men?
No. Mosaic was a dude who could he came out during the Marvel Now phase where he could I guess copy their powers or whatever.
Oh, okay.
They wrote him out by saying he faked being old Captain America and he was laying in the bed. Probably still is. I don't fucking know. Somewhere. They wrote his ass out of here real quick. The point is that they're doing another one. I would imagine by getting a writer of such high caliber that this one might stick around, and space is like undefined territory. They don't seem to shake their shit up as much. You
can't really shake space up because you do everything in space.
Exactly.
There are no rules.
Exactly. And it's such unexplored territory that they don't change anything. Like Guardians of the Galaxy gets a team switch up every 2 years, whereas every other team does a year? 6 months. So he might, it might be up and stuck. Ghostlight might last. In the last Silver Surfer series we all read, it was a fucking smash hit, right? We love Silver Surfer Black.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this will be in the same vein, but for the most part, I am interested in it. Always gotta, see if that's, hopefully something like that lasts. He seems like a cool character. And we'll just have to see where it goes. The other story that came out is that Blade's daughter, called Bloodline Daughter Blade, is getting a series. Finally, there was some talk of a series a few years back.
How long has she been around?
She made her introduction in a free comic book day event, I believe. Some Avengers vs. X thing. At the time, her name was Fallon Gray or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but now they're changing it to Brielle Brooks. What? I guess. Yeah, her name is Brielle Brooks.
Is that her superhero name?
No.
It's like a Marvel tradition that the first name has to have the same letter as the last name.
No, yeah.
It has to.
I just don't understand why they changed her complete name like that.
I feel like the Fallon Gray thing was like it was just an idea at the time when they kind of put it out, but now this has got an official date. It's got a cover.
Okay. And I want to say Blade's real name is his last name is Brooks, right?
Yes, it is Brooks. Right. Yeah, so Eric Brooks, I believe. Yeah.
Eric Brooks.
So this series it seems like this series is actually coming out unlike the past one that they hinted, and this comes out next year. Essentially, it's just a story that the premise that takes up that, Blade has a daughter, she has a lot of, shoes to fill. She has shoes to fill in some capacity or whatever.
She's the second best at what she does.
Listen, she doesn't need that hype, okay?
All right.
Laura only
and
needs
then I will be
because
Blade.
she's a lesser character.
What you say?
I'm gonna move on real fast before
better.
you think about what I said.
Before I shink.
Shut up. So I don't know what to expect from the series, but it's Blade anything, which hasn't really been too much. We haven't gotten a lot of Blade series.
We've gotten more than we have in the past
5 years.
Yeah, we had that Heroes Reborn. Where Blade
That's what it was.
The whole Avengers, his whole Avengers run for a while. He showed up in Strange Academy for a little bit. I think he's the Midnight Suns now.
Now he's in the new one. Yeah,
So Blade's getting a lot more coverage, obviously because of the movie.
That may or may not come out.
I just don't know what they're doing with it.
Stay tuned.
But I'm interested in the series. Why not? Sure. I hope Blade's in it to some capacity. It seems cool. Whatever.
I have to speaking of daughters, I know we're getting a Blade daughter comic, which is cool. Honestly I've been waiting for Luke Cage's daughter, when she's gonna get
she's never gonna grow up.
I'm pretty sure she's still a toddler, right?
No, she switches in between. She switches in between being 13 years old.
Yeah,
5.
She goes back and forth.
13. Between 5 and 13. They don't know. They don't want her to grow up yet.
She's a perpetual toddler.
Right? Because they don't know how quite.
She could hang out with fucking what's her face in Devil Dinosaur.
Moon Girl?
Yeah, Moon Girl. She could hang out with her.
Lunella's 8.
Hey, now, we want to put her in a series that... No, I'm not going to say that.
You're going to shink on him?
Oh, God. Listen, that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
I'm sorry.
That's not a thing.
Yeah, what are you doing?
But that's just a couple of series that are coming out next year. I think that was really it. Aside from the fact that they're hinting at the fall of X.
No,
It's coming, guys. We've been living in paradise for a while.
Listen, Jonathan Hickman wanted this to be done in like a year.
He did.
Yeah.
Like, so what we've gotten has been...
Exactly.
Yeah.
4
We've
years
been
of grace.
blessed, yeah.
Exactly. We've been blessed.
Wait,
for as long as we have.
is he still posting those black and white pictures like he's still in jail or something?
I don't know. I don't look at his posts because I love the content that X-Men is giving me, and I don't want to think about his suffering.
Yeah, that's like, I just wanted to leave.
Just give me the content. Keep your suffering. I don't know. I'm sorry
To
I love
yourself.
you, but you're doing great things right now in your suffering. So let's keep on with that.
I'm sorry that's happening to you.
It's about to be over. He's about to be out. Because
we'll see.
Because they've already released a few titles that I've seen. Sinister, Sins of Sinister.
Yep.
Sinister, prominent event where he'll have the X-Men to some extent.
I can't wait to see it, man. Everything that Sinister is doing has been wild and fantastic.
Yeah, every
and
time I
can't
see him,
wait.
he's always a blast. So
Yeah.
definitely looking forward to that. Then there's a Gambit and Rogue series, which I feel like came out in 2005, but we're doing it again.
We're doing it again. The Gambit's got his own series right now where it like goes back. You remember back in like I want to say 90s, maybe 80s, when Storm got turned into a little kid. And Gambit took her under his wing and like in the streets of New Orleans or whatever.
It was a really weird time.
There's a actual story right now that's in process that dwells into that time period. I read the first issue. I couldn't care less of it, and I have not picked up another one afterwards. But I'm excited for the fall of X. I'm excited to see the new step. You can only stay in this paradise for so long. Right?
Exactly. I'm tired of worrying about it. I can finally go to sleep at night and not have to worry about what is going on over here.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. I won't.
He took a swig of the new drink and he said,
I should have saw the color and knew.
I'm going to finish this up so I can get some of
Thick
that.
boy.
But yeah, another series, I wish I had got the full list, but Gambit and Rogue is the one that stood out to me.
Yeah.
And then there's also Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants.
Oh.
So it looks like a lot of cool stuff. I want to see how it all falls apart.
So she's taken over after Magneto's death?
She was already they kind of preordained to make her Brotherhood of Mutants when she destroyed the thrones and whatever. X-Men Red, but now I guess they're finally putting her in that space.
If any of the mutants are going to be A-OK, it's the Martians.
They're always going to be.
It's the Arakans, because that's the future right there.
Well, there's like only like 5 left. Because
you're right.
Yeah, after they got fucked up.
My man went up there and cooked the whole solar system.
Fucking Thanos' uncle.
I mean, the X office has been cranking out heat, so I'm hopeful for wherever they go. I'm here for Executioners is fantastic. I don't know if you guys had a chance to look into that. It's Jubilee, Boom Boom, Dazzler. And Wolverine.
They all have the same fucking power.
course.
Okay, except for
it's fucking great.
I had to check
They're killing
that out.
vampires.
oh shit.
Also, that's another thing I want to talk about when we went over the Blade story. Like, I feel like Marvel hasn't done anything with the vampires. Like, I feel like there's no vampire to humanize them. They're all still killing the vampires.
they're just
are they ever going to get some humanity? Is at some point? I feel like they should.
When was the last time we talked about the last time vampires were big was when they attacked the X-Men?
Yeah,
That's the last big thing that happened. And then Jubilee became a vampire for like a little bit.
for like a hot sec.
You talk about in Marvel or just
Marvel?
X-Men?
Marvel.
Marvel.
I would think it would be Spider-Verse, because the things that went after all the Spider-Men, the Spider Totems, they were effectively vampires.
Oh yeah,
There he is.
What's his name? I'm not even gonna bother to remember his
'Cause
fucking
he's dead.
name, but
He's
whatever.
dead. He's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't need vampires.
Right. We don't
Move on.
Yeah, you're right. Let's move on.
But
yeah,
Dracula's cool. Sometimes
he was.
Okay.
He was cool, and then they,
He's gonna be Homelander apparently.
what?
Homelander's supposedly gonna be playing him.
Oh, I'll see that.
Oh, cool,
Anything Anthony Starr does is gold. I love that guy. He's great. He's been great.
Yeah,
since
because he
Banshee.
is Homelander.
So yeah, cool. That's all I got as far as the news for comics.
I actually wanted to just real quick, if we want to just cover real quick a couple of trailers that came out that were interesting. The first one.
Let's jump in. Actually, I was gonna say let's just jump into the Marvel delays, and then we can go from there.
Okay, yeah, like
Since we're talking about Marvel anyway, let's keep going to the MCU.
Connect the bullet points.
Fair
like
enough.
for sure now that fucking Blade has been delayed and right now indefinitely. They're not really sure what to do with it anymore.
So that got delayed, and that kind of shifted all their plans, right?
Yeah, everything. All of Phase 5, right? That's supposed
and
to be
6
and 6 has been kind of pushed around or pushed back. Deadpool's being pushed back as well.
Because they got to have those 5 scenes with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah,
exactly.
Fantastic Four has been pushed back.
Yeah.
And you know what? For the best. As long I want them to not keep pushing out content year after year after year. Please let us breathe.
I was gonna say this as well. Like after finishing the She-Hulk finale, keep all that shit, because if it doesn't complement that level of
does it resonate
now,
the same way and everything?
then you're not gonna, it's gonna fail. Don't give me anything else like Thor. If that's what you're sparing me from, please take it all back.
Can't stay away from Love and Thunder, huh?
I want to stay
gotta
as
keep
far as
punching it.
possible.
Gotta keep
Because
punching
you
it.
know, and it's not like
It's made the wrong impression. That's why we have nothing. Every time we talk about Marvel things, we have to go back to it because
it scared the shit out of me.
It did,
because that was a full length film that we saw. So you know, and if not for nothing, like I said, with the She-Hulk season finale, you may not like the show, but the show is it's on point with bringing Marvel to that next step. WandaVision did something that made
Similar,
WandaVision did something similar, and it kind of changed the landscape just a little bit, but they were already rolling forward with Phase 4, so it kind of just got amassed in that.
Now that you bring that up, there is a significant fall off from Winter Soldier, Falcon Winter Soldier, and WandaVision that just never
never came to bear anything.
It never came back. Yeah.
In those series, they did something where you could literally actively change the universe.
Yeah.
In a way where you
and it still felt part of the universe.
Exactly.
It didn't shift everything to where it was almost foreign.
Right. It did this thing where you could take it and also go like, we can do the dark shit too, but there's something in here. WandaVision and Winter Soldier did that great, and this show, it's not as dark as those shows, but as far as their awareness and changing the game, they did that. She-Hulk did that. That's not the series I expected it from. So if the delays are because they need to get their shit together and acquiesce because of that,
good.
All for it.
All the better, because please don't put anything else out like Love and Thunder. I have to say it again.
And it's funny, we were just talking about how like we've been like especially after they kept announcing more and more things that's supposed to be coming up soon, like by next year and stuff like that. It felt like a flood. It felt like way too much. So this will give people more of a breathing room. And if also they put that work into making these stories more cohesive and more balanced, and plus with the CGI and everything, so that's a little bit more, you know, not Love and Thunder and not like. And granted, She-Hulk is great, but not like She-Hulk. They would be better off than if they would have just put it out like literally next year or honestly, now.
I'm willing to give She-Hulk the pass for its lackluster CGI because it's a
TV show.
Yeah,
technically,
it's a TV show.
Yeah, I feel I'm in the same boat.
I thought the CGI looks good in this show. Like, for
sometimes.
a TV show.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. You give it the pass because of the TV show.
Right.
Other than that, it does fall flat sometimes. It does look a little jarring when it kind of immerses you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But
when it pops up in anime randomly.
Yeah.
I guess I can kind of see that. Like, I will say in terms of their grand scheme, like you can say that some of the CGI falls off a little bit to a point, but it doesn't ever pull me out. Like, it's not like Anakin has crow's feet at 19 type deal, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, fire effects aren't finished in the background.
They really didn't need to do that scene.
They really didn't do that. They shouldn't do that. But there was a throwaway line in the She-Hulk season finale where they say, like, we're not going to do another, like, okay, we're not going to you're not going to see me transform into She-Hulk because the CGI team has moved on to another project. And then they cue the sound from Black Panther. Like that's where our money's going now. So they're transparent. They're transparent in a way where it's like, you know what we're doing already, but this is still the best we can do. They need to lean into shit like that now because, we know what you've seen what they've done so far. Like, get out of that and get into this because this is how you survive. So if those of you who have seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But definitely, please keep going that way because that's the future of their universe. I can't put it any plainer than that. Yeah, that's all I got for that shit.
With that being said, we can
move on to like the trailers that came out.
Yeah,
at least we could touch on them. First, we can go with what everyone's been talking about over there as the Super Mario movie trailer came out.
I thought it was another M, but yeah, we'll get to that.
No. I mean, kind of another M.
I've said my things about the works of Jack Black, but this man's doing God's work right now.
He sounds great.
Hey man, I love Jack Black. I don't know what the adversity is. I get it. He can be standoffish if you're not.
Who,
if
Jack
you don't,
Black?
Yeah, if you don't like his style, if you don't like him, I can see how it can be a little like weary.
Yeah, that whole
can,
package.
He can like down you a little bit, but I love it. I love Tenacious D.
Yeah,
I love Nacho Libre.
Fucking School of Rock.
I love everything he's in. Even King Kong, I thought he did pretty good in that.
He did
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, Tropic Thunder. I mean, the list. Jack Black, to me, has always been great. I didn't even know he was in the movie until afterwards. Yeah,
Me either.
Like he did such a great job doing the Bowser voice that I didn't even pick up any Jack Black in the trailer.
Yeah.
So you're saying that he's the only one of the cast that's trying to sound like
Him, the wizard. I forgot his name because it's
the fucking Koopa wizard.
Yeah, Kamek. It's being played by
this nerd knows all the names.
He's a really good voice actor. He's done a lot of shit. I think he was a Joker in that Batman one.
John DiMaggio?
No. In the one where he had locks, where the Joker had locks.
Batman.
Kevin Michael Richardson?
I believe. Yeah, I think that's correct.
Kevin Michael Richardson was the black Joker. So yeah. He was black.
And who was it? Is that Keegan Peele doing Toad?
Toad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had the illustrious Chris Pratt as Mario.
Yeah, Mario. Like that was where
one line.
Give him some more time, but man, if it wasn't for that French trailer.
It looked from what I've heard, like it took me a while because at first, I mean, he only said a few things and I thought all I heard was Chris Pratt. I'm like,
all I heard was Linda from Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. I guess from what people have said, like he is going for like more of a Brooklyn Italian accent and not the actual Italian accent.
That's not a Brooklyn Italian accent.
Like
if you wanted a Brooklyn Italian accent, or if you wanted a New York Italian accent, you should have got that guy that does the food, Kugi or whatever. It's like, come on, get out of here. What are you?
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Yeah, because
I didn't know Mario was American.
He is.
I mean, he's New York. He's a New Yorker plumber.
Yeah,
he's a New Yorker plumber.
He's a New Yorker plumber.
Yeah, didn't Bob Hopkins teach you anything? Okay,
trust the fungus. Trust the fungus.
I've yet to hear Charlie Day as Luigi, but I think that's gonna be kind of funny. Charlie Day,
he's great. I think
all that shit aside, I'm fucking excited for this movie. Okay,
Seth Rogen as Diddy Kong. Come on,
it
content.
It really had no like business being as cool. Like when that first opening scene was just it sold me completely. Like I'm ready, especially like I was expecting more minions, but they kind of gave it a little bit more of a serious tone as well, which was really cool.
Granted, it doesn't take much to get you guys in the door.
All right, you know what
say something? Say it.
You know what just threw me off?
What?
They got Sebastian Maniscalco as Foreman Spike when he could have been Mario. If you're not familiar with Sebastian, he is a stand-up comic. He's got a very Italian voice, and he talks he would have been great as Mario.
Ask Nintendo, like, is he Chris Pratt though?
Who said that?
I mean, I get it. You paid him millions of dollars, and he's supposed to bring in. He's a big name. Yada yada.
Like, with all that, like
I agree with how if you attach him to the movie. Period. I feel like that should be enough.
Yeah.
You get the actual guy who sounds like Mario to do the fucking. Now, what was that guy's name again?
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Or the actual voice actor for Mario.
Nah, get that out of here.
It's not like the guy. It's not like he's incapable of doing an actual thing.
Like lines and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so a lot of people were saying anytime that Mario has delivered full lines, it sounds bad because of how comically and
Italian
goofy, how goofy and
he's
over
only
the top
giving
it is.
what his employers ask for.
No. Here's the thing. He's a voice actor. He would be able to mold his voice into an actual understandable, readable language while still keeping the dichotomy of the Mario character. So he could have done
the whole Bayonetta thing.
Exactly. He could have done it perfectly. So the point that these nerds bring up saying like he wouldn't have been able to deliver lines because that voice is ridiculous. He's a voice actor. This is what he does for a living.
Yeah.
So just throw that out the window. Chris Pratt was brought in because Chris Pratt is going to bring in money.
Exactly.
Period.
True.
It wasn't
100%.
because he was fucking Italian that none of you guys fucking say shit about.
And I'm sorry, it's not because of his talent either.
No.
Sorry,
No,
I
you're
don't think
completely
Chris Pratt
right.
is a moving actor. He's like Sam Worthington with a few more charisma points.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's actually American, so that helps. But I mean, honestly, you could replace him.
This guy. I'm sure you've seen the stand-up.
Yes, I was starting to think that's the dude. Like, fuck yeah, him. Wasn't he also in that mob movie that came out? That long ass. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
They
The
should've-
Irishman. He was in The Irishman. Yeah.
Easily, that should have been him. But oh well.
Come on.
We only got what we got.
We got what we got, and
It
we
is
got to
what it
move
is.
forward. Sure.
Either way, this is Nintendo's first attempt at making another Mario movie in how many years?
20 easily.
Yeah.
So
Easily 20.
30.
Yeah, they've been very abrasive about allowing any of their properties and products of being used by third party companies.
They were so hurt. Like I don't understand. Like I get that movie was like
It's
abysmal and everything.
It's not
but
just a movie though. It was that movie. It was all the animated TV shows. Do you remember the?
they did that to themselves.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
Do you remember the YouTube poop Legend
Yes.
of Zelda things?
I still
Those were third party too.
Content.
They're
for
amazing.
years.
Yes.
So look, you after that, you can't blame them for not trying.
No, I do blame them. They're Nintendo. Fuck them.
Look at this man.
That's beside the point.
I don't.
That's beside.
No, that is the point. Sorry, I don't give. I'm not gonna. Poor. Fuck them. Okay.
Speaking of things that get no, that's not.
Whoa! What the
That's
fuck?
not what I was gonna say.
Are you trying to go? Trying to segue into Megan?
I'm trying. Yes. No. I'm trying to segue into Thelma, guys. I'm trying to segue
Okay.
into Thelma.
Thelma?
We'll go to Megan. We should probably do Megan first. Did you get? Fuck. That's actually really bad. That's really bad.
Anyway, Velma, the Milva trailer. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nobody has said the name correctly in the past 5 minutes. It's
Thelma.
Velma.
Velma. Why the fuck do you? Where's the TH coming from?
Velma.
Listen.
Melma.
Listen, I'm black. Okay, so I grew up,
And guess what? So is she now. So
I grew up for a long time thinking that when
Indian.
Oh.
Mindy Kaling is not black.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Hold that nigga.
I just thought she was brown. Sorry.
Sure. Listen, I used to think for a long time when they said Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, I thought they were saying Jesus marrying Joseph. So there's a long way. There's a lot of words that get mixed together.
That fucking public school education.
I was like, why would they say that? What would they say? But yeah,
How can it be against gay marriage, but then he is marrying Jesus and Joseph?
yeah, exactly. Why would they marry Jesus and Joseph? Like they were mad for it. No, but
I thought it was Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
we fuck up words all the time. Does this look normal to you? A hot dog bun with 2 fucking hot dogs.
You just gonna eat it like that? No, but the Velma trailer came out and everything, and they kind of like even like did a meta work with it, like how she was complaining about a character being changed, and she shows up and she is Indian now, and it's like at least they didn't change the ethnicity of the character. It looks at the screen, wink.
That's crazy.
And
That's
then-
crazy they did that.
They also changed Shaggy's.
Shaggy is full like black, just
He's
Hold
a
on
brother.
now.
He's a brother.
I'll be the guy. Is no one gonna throw up arms that they made the stoner black?
no like. I love how the internet
Low
has-
hanging fruit, of course.
Like, I know we were just talking about like, black mermaids and who gives a fuck, but like the black internet collectively said, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to change Shaggy. Like, no, seriously, like I've seen nothing but like, it just not
Like,
right. It don't feel right.
Yeah, that's one of the white boys that gets constantly invited to the Apotheta and the cookout.
Everyone loves Shaggy.
Shaggy's
Everyone
chill.
loves Shaggy.
Everyone loves Shaggy exactly the way he is. Don't fuck with Norval. You weren't helping anyone there. Like
Y'all didn't change Fred.
You could have changed Fred. Who gives a fuck
You
about
should have
Fred?
gave us Fred. You should have gave us Fred.
Yeah, give us Fred.
A
Give us
nigga,
Fred.
a nigga and an ascot. That's the you should have gave us that. But nah, you gave us a stoner. Easy with a dog. Easy layup.
You wait for. Honestly, I was really confused.
Scooby Doo a pit bull now?
Yo, you get the house party going, the door opens, you see Shaggy, you're like, oh shit, Shaggy, what you got in your pocket? Yo, I got those Scooby snacks for everybody in the party.
Shaggy's coated in that stuff.
I was honestly confused when they were talking about a Velma solo show. I thought that was all we were going to see, but we're going to see the entire gang.
Yeah,
Why?
it's kind of wild.
It
right?
overshadows her, because we're going to be wondering, like, now, well, Black Shaggy and Fred and fucking Daphne too. Like you got everyone. Where's Scooby?
Well, I think I don't know if it'll overshadow her because like kind of like how
it's distracting.
You know how the Harley Quinn show has literally everybody.
I mean, yeah.
I feel
That's what I was thinking. Is this the same studio too that did Harley Quinn?
Kinda.
Kind of looks similar. It looks similar.
Looks similar.
Similar
And
writing.
it is HBO. They do own the rights for it.
But it's the same writers.
I mean, they got to give those people some jobs after they fired them from that Aquaman show. They got that shit out of there. They're like, we need to make room for more Discovery series. So.
No, dude, that's the whole WB is really fucking up. It's just taking animation and putting it in the bonfire.
Why didn't Discovery unite both worlds by making the Aquaman show a like learning about the ocean show? This is Aquaman swimming around. Like, look at this
That
clownfish.
shit was fun.
Hido.
It was fun.
Yo,
It was fun.
Get this man a job. That's a great
Hire me.
idea.
Hido.
That's a great
First of all,
My company's going out of business. Hire me.
Discovery and Warner are obviously not in the business for good ideas.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, yeah.
they've proven time and time again. They keep stepping over, rake stamping.
I mean,
time and time again.
listen,
Bring back Final Space.
I see that you guys want incest. I can add some like family fucking if you want some House of Dragons.
I know
type
you
shit.
love that
Yeah,
shit.
y'all
It's like-
love that shit. Yo, y'all are going crazy for that shit.
It was really weird we heard about it constantly. We even saw Cersei and Jamie and everything, but seeing it again, it was
over and over again. Everybody is
then-
fucking each other's
and
cousins.
then
George,
everyone's
bro.
like,
hey,
Mary-
George, what you doing, bro?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
okay,
keeping it. He's keeping it real.
He
That's
is,
what
is
the-
based off
that's
of real shit. So
what-
It is.
yeah.
Old-
That's crazy to me. Like, I haven't been watching the show since episode 1. You know what I mean? Like when
You're,
we-
not-
that-
you're not
it's
missing
decent.
much. You're not missing.
I know. Not. That's why I jumped out. You know,
liked it.
I got on Rings of Power. You know, the real
fuck
shit.
with it. I fuck with
But I'm gonna get back because they told me some wild shit, including the
it's-
fact that they got married. And I knew, I guess, if you think about it, that of course that's how that happened. But I'm like, God, damn, bro.
They've already confirmed like this is all leading up. Like I'm not sure if you guys remember like Game of Thrones and shit. Like, it's leading up to like the dance.
No,
of the
I have no idea. I don't remember any of it.
Like okay, in the lore, like Dance of the Dragons is when basically the Targaryens actually start fighting each other over with the dragons they have left, and
I can't wait
it's
for the
going
dragon battles.
Yeah,
Me
it's
too.
because the dragons they have is fucking ridiculous. Like the dragon like effects and shit, it's fucking awesome. So I can't wait to see that in full scale.
Everyone's an asshole.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
I don't like
but
anybody.
The problem with the problem
Which
with House
was
of
great.
There is no.
I can't wait to see them all die.
Exactly. There is no good guys here, so it's great.
Yeah, even when they tried to do that girl boss shit, like I ride dragons too. You know, I just wasn't really.
Now she's dead.
I haven't caught up with the show.
I haven't said anybody.
You keep doing that thing.
Damn,
I didn't say anybody. Who?
the little girl,
Who?
the one who we're talking about.
Rainier,
Yeah.
no. You're,
Look,
you're
right now,
fine.
right-
You're fine.
Okay, I was gonna say, damn, brother, like I just heard about them getting married. Now she's dead, and like you just killed her in the next episode. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, but damn.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Speaking of the shit dying, I don't know. I haven't looked
how
at
the
it.
fuck did we get there? How the fuck did we get
anyway,
to Game of Thrones?
let's wrap this up with the fourth installment of the Planet of the Apes. So I don't know.
I don't care.
why we need a fourth one. I don't know why we need to know any more in between. Like we can piece it together. We can piece it together.
Yeah, piecing it together is good.
To be frank, I didn't give a shit about the first Planet of the Apes. I only cared about the original, like first two. I love those movies. Anything after that, I did not like the James Franco one. I didn't like the two. I didn't like.
Are you
that
talking about like in the
trilogy.
original?
Yeah, I like the
Okay.
original two. I didn't care about Paul Giamatti as an orangutan in 2001.
How dare you?
Fucking Marky Mark.
I didn't care about Marky Mark running around in the fucking mummy outfit. I didn't give a fuck about the James Franco getting monkeypox from Caesar.
Those movies are sick.
I don't give a fuck.
Wow, wait a second. So you mean to tell me you didn't like that line where Mark Wahlberg says, "I'm the 800-pound gorilla"? You didn't like that?
Oh my god, he said. I don't remember.
I said that.
I remember everything, brother.
That shit was wild.
I just love when he came back to Earth and everyone's like
The only thing I liked about those movies was what's his name from the Green Mile is
Michael
that
Clark Duncan.
as that gorilla that he was fucking just ran through everybody.
I had nightmares about him, bro.
Apes together strong.
Charging through my doors and knocking me against the wall. And Homeboy too, the bad guy for the movies. I think
Coda.
No, not the new shit.
The Mark
Wahlberg
one?
shit.
Yeah, the Mark
bad
Wahlberg
dude.
one. Yeah,
The one Mark Wahlberg when they tried to reboot it.
I think it was.
time.
I think it was Tim Roth.
Yeah.
My man put on a.
It's been a
clinic in that
while.
movie. He was-
the wildest shit. The one that lost me is when he landed back and they had fucking Caesar as Abe Lincoln just sitting there.
Yo,
And
that
there's
Mark
there's
Wahlberg shit.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, that's what I remember.
There's a chimp that hopped out of the fucking the police cruiser. Like,
You're breaking the law.
That's literally what I remember the most. Is literally when he comes back, like, oh, I'm fine, everything. I'm like,
Yeah, to this
monkeys
day, I
everywhere.
still remember that Monkey Lincoln. That shit's crazy.
Monkey Lincoln.
That shit was crazy. But yeah, new.
he's an ape, sir.
Right. I'm sorry, that was racist.
Yeah.
They don't all look the same.
No.
That was an ape.
Yeah,
that was an
exactly.
ape. Sorry,
But,
but either way, yeah, the
I
new
didn't-
shit. I mean, it was just a still, right? They only showed us a still
Yeah.
of him on
They
a
just showed a
horse
still that
and,
showed that they are working on it. It has a 2024 release.
Yeah, so it's all wrapping up to the original movies where they're gonna show how that civilization started, which is cool. I mean, like I said,
I'm with that.
My question.
We could just paint the picture, though. You know, that's how the third movie ended. Ape civilization starts and they start growing.
There's no
so
end to the
that's what the
content.
fourth one's gonna do. Is just gonna be
The fourth one, I
more
wonder
of that.
Yeah,
Get it out for you.
If they're gonna go like seep into the movies even more with that, like I do wonder if it's gonna be this one because of course there's gonna be another trilogy. We already know that. I do wonder are they the ship because there was a ship that went up in the air in the first one. They talked about a ship launch that went missing and everything. So I do wonder if they're gonna have that tie back and everything.
I mean, the fourth movie is all gonna be about the apes just enslaving humanity.
I mean that's why I thought that's what they all been.
Well,
Really?
no,
Like this is gonna be the actual concentration camps and the slaughtering of humanity.
because so far it's been like, let's just let them chill out. Yeah, they're killing us. Let's let them chill out. Like now it's gonna be literally, all right, we're putting brakes to you niggas.
No, I'm just wondering if they're gonna bring the spaceship people down like in the first Planet of the Apes film, so they can see the civilization as they've been destroyed. That's why I kind of wonder if they're gonna do that.
If they make it make sense, I'm all here. I mean, granted, I guess I gotta watch the third movie, like you were saying. But I like the first two. I like the James Franco one a little bit, but the second one was heat. The second one was fucking heat. But I haven't seen that third one. I don't want to. I was afraid it'd be bad, but I'll go back and watch it.
I think you saw those trailers.
I mean, Woody Harrelson's in it. He had this one line that scared the fuck out of me.
Tell me why, like thinking back of it, why does that first trailer, the trailer to Planet of the Apes 3, why does that look like the trailer to Avatar 2? Like you talk about with the little like save, like they're trying to protect this little what's going on?
Okay.
Like the little the white character or whatever, like that has maybe dreadlocks or something like that, has been around them the whole time. Like, why are they protecting this person?
Oh yeah, the little white girl.
The little white girl.
Well, don't
like,
they always do that? Everyone does that.
Why is the
Everyone protects
CGI
little
characters
white girl.
protecting this little white?
Because why not? Because she's fragile and she has to be protected. I guess.
no.
But I don't know. I guess I'll check it out. It's content. It's
I mean,
the
of
fourth
course.
movie, but like I
Maybe
don't know.
it gives us excuse to rewatch because that's so, like you said, I haven't seen the third one either.
Me
So I
either.
would like
Scared. I don't want to be scared.
And I do want to touch one more thing before we get the comic book reviews. I think that's pretty much it. Is the Megan trailer because we have to talk about
Megan.
Megan.
It's nice to have a friend. Hey.
I didn't.
My introduction to this was Black Twitter.
Black.
best way to get it.
Yeah, I hadn't seen the trailer, but all I saw was Black Twitter just blasting when she was just bopping down the hallway.
Laughing, fucking dancing, doing the fucking Fortnite dancing.
That made the whole trailer. If that wasn't in the trailer, no one would be saying a damn thing about this movie.
Listen, I thought it was like, this is just Chucky with a chick doll that looks more attractive for some reason. I don't know why they went out of their way
To make this child doll just fucking high-end couture.
exactly.
She's in Gucci.
It
She got off
it
the
has to fit
runway.
with the times. It has to fit with the times.
All right.
I made her specifically to wear a Dolce & Gabbana and hat. Like, come on now. Like, what
She got to fucking do the entire time. Curlers every night.
right.
It's funny, like speaking of Chucky, like they actually had a Twitter fight a little bit.
They did. I saw
Yeah,
that.
they
That's
did.
great. That's great promotion
Chucky,
right there.
Chucky was like, "Who the fuck is this bitch Megan?" Okay, you all know who the real doll is.
Chucky will get his ass beat.
She was out there calling out Annabelle. She was calling out Chucky. She was calling out the
that's
Leprechaun.
great.
Like
That's good marketing.
That's great marketing,
great.
actually.
Yeah, please let them. It's great.
You know, she'll kick Chucky's ass. I'm saying.
because listen,
Chucky's 3'3".
Chucky's
She's
got an
like,
army now. Okay,
She's a human size.
no.
supernatural and he's better than technology.
yeah.
Listen, she has
What he
full
said.
kung fu grip. and Chucky
lock.
just does not have actual joints.
Exactly.
Chucky has experience, okay?
There you
Even
go.
if-
Well,
do you-
maybe
Do you think he could, like, Rabanta his way into her body?
Maybe, actually.
it's Dula.
All right, do me demala.
I do it.
I give me the power, I beg of you. Yes.
I like Kumbaya, yeah.
No.
No, that's
You
not
fuck.
right. That's
Say the words correctly.
I can't say it right, but I know that's
I know
not
that's.
right.
I know enough not to say that's wrong.
Something do a dimbila. Something power big
I'm
of
a do
you.
me demala.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Didn't realize what I started here.
Listen, all right.
We're
So
all gonna get summoned right into the fucking foam.
I'm 2 seconds from falling out of this chair by consuming so much alcohol without food. So I'll just go without saying that, the trailer looks goofy as fuck. It looks
Yes.
Blumhouse all over
From
the
James
place.
Wan himself.
Oh
He
my
knows
God.
he knows what to do.
James Wan won't make a movie, won't he? I'll go see that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna get high as fuck and go see that. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
same.
looks like the type
It's
of
the only
movie.
way to do it.
Exactly. Like, it looks like a mess.
I feel
and,
like-
I'll be here for
I
it.
like the fact that at least it feels like he knows and he's leaning into it.
Yeah,
I'm
he
happy
should.
he's playing to his strengths. Thank you.
I just wish he would do it for Aquaman.
And you
just
know
bring
what?
down the
This has got to be a white people problem. Like, of
course it is.
The second that dog back talked me, I would have called customer support with the swiftness.
Yo.
With the swiftness, I wouldn't have charged that bitch that night.
Yo.
All right, that battery would have went dry.
Exactly. Keep her on all night. Don't put her back on the charger. Exactly. She's gonna die, and then I'm gonna sell her. Shit, I might leave her outside. I don't know.
Or you're gonna put it in a microwave like you did your fucking phone.
I'll take her
Excuse me?
thumbs. I'll just take her thumbs. Take her thumbs and throw it in the dog cage.
Take her thumbs.
That thing better have been some assembly required. All right.
Why did she
I'm
have to
taking
do the
everything
crawl? Why did she have to do the crawl?
Because it's cool
I
and
don't
creepy.
get it. She chased that kid like a dog.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Maybe there's some like dog programming that you downloaded.
It literally only because her running as a dog scared her. Then granted, I think it would have been scary. Her just like
Right.
T1000
T1000
fucking just
they're like
she should have pulled that vampire Celine where she's just like, and then right over to
exactly.
her.
It should have shown its robotic superiority and that it's faster and stronger.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's all you need to do. You don't have to do this like
the crawl
shit.
thing. It's creepy.
Right.
They
but
love it.
Blumhouse doesn't know how to do anything else.
They don't.
I'll
And
kick
people
that
who
little
think like
bitch
that.
right in the chest.
Exactly. Kick it right in their fucking head.
And when you realize she's made of titanium, you'd be like, "Fuck! I wish I had steel toes on."
That hair's not made of titanium.
It's-
I will pull that.
Whip her around and fucking.
You know what I mean?
God,
Like,
what are you? What are you like?
Fuck you
30
talking to?
pounds? Fuck off.
yeah, get out of here.
Get outta
Fuck
here,
time
I'll
out.
throw your ass in the oven.
Right. This isn't iRobot. You don't have tensile strength. You have scary muscles that look real, like you could actually hurt me. That's a little dumb.
And then if they made her like that, what the fuck was your problem? Why would you make her like that?
also, and
Like,
you
I don't
know,
care what-
Why would you make a state of the art like companion? Like when
That
you
could
work-
do all that. Could literally choke you out.
Exactly.
She shouldn't have that. She shouldn't be able to have that strength to do that.
She's like, turn off, bitch. I know she annoyed the white girl. She's like, turn off, bitch. And she was like, I thought we were having a conversation. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah,
They always do
she
that.
went full Karen too.
Yo, straight up.
What the fuck?
How
did you
dare
think?
you?
Yeah,
How dare you ignore me?
Dare you? Did you know I have rings?
I'm here for the movie. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm here for the movie. It looks dumb as fuck. Why not? I'm still trying to see that smile shit, but these theaters are a little too packed for that. Not trying
Yeah,
to
and
get shots.
Halloween season. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. But with that being said, guys, I think we can move on to comic book reviews. Fuck outta here.
Yay!
Now, I did not, unfortunately, get a chance to read Hitomi. So, for those of you who have, please take it away. Tell me about this book. Was it a good buy? Was it
So-
Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened.
So this is a revenge story
Yeah.
Is it?
where a girl is searching for these ebony skinned samurai who murdered her family, and she keeps asking for help, and they just keep sending her to other people. She has no formal training, as I know of. She gets jacked at some point by some guy she met in the middle of the road. And then it all loops around to her running into being saved by the very same person that she is looking for. This is going to end up, I feel like it's going to end up being a buddy cop movie at the end of it, where she's going to forgive him or something. She's going to find out something that is
She's
going
gonna
to
get
make them
trained by
come
him.
together.
Yeah,
Get
like
trained
another,
by him.
another
Yes.
part that'll, make that,
This book is
maybe
slow.
you're not so bad.
This book is slow.
It's slow but fast at the same time
I love
because
I love
nothing happened, but it took a while to get to where nothing happened. But it was very fast to get to nothing.
I don't want to dismiss it right now because it could go somewhere that's a little bit more entertaining. But this opening issue didn't do any justice for me to like kind of come back and ask for more.
Did anybody
I do have questions?
Did anybody give the voice to that to the monk? I gave him the voice from the granddad from Everything Everywhere and All at Once.
Yes, exact same voice. Yes.
So the thing is, I hate the fact you gave him so much effort in his voice because he literally showed up. It felt like it was setting something up, and then he's gone.
Yeah.
Dude,
like,
he was drunk when you met him.
No, I mean like he shows
spit
up.
in her face.
He was like, "I'm going to like, all right, you want to take your revenge and everything? I'll give you what you want, but I'm gonna have to train you." But it feels like right after she was like, "Nah, I'm leaving. I'm gone."
There was no training.
There was no training.
There was no training.
You know, she just literally just fucking like, "Oh, that's it? You really gonna train me? I don't need your fucking training. I can take care of myself." But no, I don't know. Like the most I can say, I think I said this before the podcast. The most I can give it is that it's giving a better story to the story of Yasuke or Yosuke than the fucking anime did for Netflix, because he's not in the anime. Like he literally was put in the background, but I like the fact that he's at least the center point of this fucking series. Okay.
Yeah.
Then his name was literally on the title of the Netflix series, but he wasn't the main character at all.
Yo, just some little. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that.
What's wrong?
Series, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I felt the same way. I felt like, what would?
No, exactly. I'm like, you wanted to. It felt like you just wanted to use that, but actually had an idea for a different anime when you made that anime.
Yeah, but you're just using this because people will come watch. Black Samurai, like us.
Yeah.
We had this to talk, before about how the effort they give things with those.
It feels weird, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it feels a little
even
consistent.
Even the blade delay feels like.
Why that now?
Yeah, I just don't know if that would have happened. But yeah, I see what you're getting at with that.
Mm-hmm.
I always comes back to that.
But yeah,
other than that, the art was
it was beautiful. I like it.
Yeah, but it just didn't have much.
There's not enough meat.
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it funny like how they didn't even like her name is in the title. I'm hoping that's her because they didn't say her fucking name the entire fucking issue.
And
We're never introduced to her.
Actually, for the best part right now, that wasn't necessary.
I guess not.
I guess so. Yeah, but we're never introduced to her. We're never introduced to, other than just small little glimpses into what she believes happened. That's all the backstory we get from her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was cool. This looks like it's gonna be a long one.
It left me wanting.
Yeah, it looks like they're setting up for something super long. So we'll see.
In the Yasuke element, yeah, we'll see where that goes.
Like I was like, please. Honestly, in my head, I'm like, please don't be him, because he's like, I need a samurai with the skin of beetroot. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah,
is this Yasuke?
Yasuke or some other random black dude? Like, oh no, Yasuke.
Nah, there's only one.
There's only one, and now he's some murder. I'm like, no, not the guy.
Hey, let it happen, all right? Let it happen.
We'll see
sure.
Yeah,
sure.
We can't be the good guys all the time.
No, it's fine. But I really hope if they're gonna do this, please, like, maybe the next shoot you have it like. I need to know more about what he did and what he's been going through and stuff like that, because I'm really interested in Yasuke.
They're painting like a picture of he is kind of just longing for home. Yeah. He is like down on his luck and
he's a reformed Ronin.
Yeah.
Owes a lot of money and is indebted to whoever this rich person is. It's got him pulling his wagon. So there's a lot to build up on here. It's just it was the first issue. Build a world, but it didn't. It just felt like it was a little slow or hesitant to actually give you more than just a smidget of just here. It wasn't enough to hook me for a new one.
I got you.
Yeah.
May have to see where that goes when they collect. The next thing I wanted to talk about was Batman Incorporated 2022. You've seen this series before. They're rebooting it with Ghostmaker. There we go. Where they rebooted it with Ghostmaker. He's leading a team of people you can care less about.
Yeah.
Ranging from
including
useless to I didn't even know this character existed. It's just a lot.
I didn't know the only other character that I knew from the lineup of characters was Clown Killer, who was introduced last year in a Batman run where he was a
Joker War, right?
Joker War,
Yeah.
right?
With
Little punk kid, right?
I'm sorry. I read this issue, but I need to know which one is he? Is he the one with the bandana?
The Rooster
No,
Kid.
he's a kid with the helmet and the mohawk bat, and he's got the bat.
Oh, okay.
You've seen him for like 5 seconds.
I know.
Chris would know who we were talking about if he read Joker War.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I read it.
So he's the only one I recognize out of everybody else. There's a Batman from Japan. There's a Batman from China. I couldn't tell you who.
Who literally says, I'm Batman from Japan. I want to change that shit because that doesn't sound right.
Real shit. I grabbed this thing, opened it up, and read out the first 3 pages and went straight to Jurassic League.
Yeah, I won't lie.
Yeah, you did the right thing.
I had a hard time doing.
Here's the thing. I read it before it was even on the list because I seen it as Batman content. It's the number 1. I just have to on GP.
Yeah.
I hope nobody else reads this. Next thing I know, I get a text message. Hey, this is on the list. I was like,
No.
welcome to my suffering. So here's the thing. So the entire plot is literally just a copy of the introduction of Ghostmaker. So shortly after Joker War, we were introduced to this character named Ghostmaker, who was the equivalent of Batman. They were longtime buddies who trained together with all these masters to become these crime-fighting vigilantes. Ghostmaker's difference from Batman is that he's not afraid to murder people. He kills people, but through the events of their little arc that they had, he makes a promise to Batman to not kill anybody anymore. So the way that we introduced him is because he went around kidnapping all of their old masters in order to draw out Bruce. The very same fucking plot that's being developed in these Batman Incorporated arc. Doesn't make sense. So now you're telling me you're bringing in an equal to Ghostmaker who also had the same masters as him and Batman.
Is it a woman?
Who Ghostmaker?
It has to be. I don't know. They never introduce it.
Who Ghostmaker's never met, obviously.
Yeah,
But just as good.
Yeah,
knew the same masters and everything.
Yeah, so the first Irish master that is murdered by this new villain a guy who had a total of 3 panels in the Batman run.
Knife Man.
Yeah.
The only thing I enjoyed out of this entire book was a little excerpt of a character that I don't even know what the fuck her name was, but she says something about heroes are always dying and coming back.
It was a background lady.
She said something about I feel like they don't actually die, they just go on holiday, but they make people believe they die because when the city gets destroyed as they're sitting in the beach, like they're gonna get blamed for it.
Which is honestly
the only good writing.
The only fun part of the entire book. Yeah. Everything else was I don't care about Spanish Batman. I don't care about Wolf Batman. I don't care about Japan Batman.
You don't care about furry Batman?
I don't care about the random AIM operator who was in a fucking hazmat suit. I have no idea what the fuck his name is. There's like 15 characters in this book.
Straight up.
I don't know a single one of them other than Ghostmaker and Clown Killer.
And this comic really just sums up to show how ridiculous. This is the point we are at where we have this many different versions of Batman or in the Bat fam or Bat adjacent characters from different
Incorporated.
Bat Incorporated. Like it's
literally in the name. He's got a corporation of Batman wannabes.
This isn't good.
I'm gonna try again.
Are you?
I'm gonna try again as far as like putting this message out there. We don't need more Batman anything. Okay, I picked up this fucking book because everything else was literally Batman versus Robin, Batman Catwoman, Batman Detective Comics, Batman. Like there's 17 goddamn Batman titles.
There's a Batman and Superman. There's a Bat Sons. There's a Joker.
Like they're doing a Batman Joker Deadly Duo. They're doing that next month. They interrupted. That's what abruptly ended this book to introduce that. They couldn't even stop themselves from giving us 3 or 4 pages of that.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a good strategy, guys. I know you're making some money.
They've been putting that in the back of every Batman issue because I've been going back and just reading a couple things here and there. Mm-hmm. Every single DC issue has the 3 pages of Batman and Joker Deadly Duel.
Yeah, like... I wish
there's a Joker book.
What about Punchline coming back? Ain't you?
Yeah,
there's also that too. They keep pushing Punchline.
Don't get me wrong.
Nobody gave a fuck last year about Punchline. Nobody gives a fuck about punchline this year.
It's straight up. Like she had her chance in Joker War. She was just like a second-rate Harley.
I hear you, bro.
I like her design.
I like her design. But what she bring to the table? What does she bring to the table?
I don't like the thing. I hate
that we haven't seen 7 times with Harley Quinn.
Exactly.
I mean,
maybe it's
wrong.
her origin story that kind of like is sour. Isn't she just like an influencer or something?
No. She's just
a college kid who went on a forum and was
she's a fanatic. She's
yeah. So she's literally like a Harley because we've passed these markers.
She's a 9chan user.
No,
because we passed these markers so many times before, it just kind of feels like she's Harley Quinn still falling for the okie-doke, and that's sad at this point because we're at a point where we've evolved with these characters.
Well, they try to give her some like come up into where no, she's not just fooled by the Joker. She knows exactly what type of person the Joker is.
But she's still doing it.
Doesn't she want to be his partner?
She wants to be his replacement. Down at the very core of it, she wants to be his replacement, but she's not sadistic enough. Everything that they showed in the
they gave that character a losing battle.
I mean, they gave her an entire book that I could not give a fuck about because she was in jail.
Give 2 shits about.
She was in jail getting her ass whooped, and then she got some like prison gang behind her. But there's nothing that points to her being better than the Joker.
Right.
Nothing.
Not a single thing.
I like her design.
Yeah, her design's dope.
I know. No, I'm just saying.
She's got a little black miniskirt and some tights. All right.
I'll tell.
She got a fat ass.
I guess I'll close it on this before we move on. But I don't know who this is, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to read that shit.
What?
But it's New York's newest hero, Norman Osborn, the Golden Goblin #1.
What?
I'm pretty sure I'm not going to read that, but that's what's in the back of my Marvel books. And if I open another one, I'm not going to see that one. I'm going to see another advertisement for another superhero that I haven't heard of because we know how to diversify.
Pepsi Man.
We know how to diversify our fucking bonds. Is what I'm saying. I'm saying that like if the only thing I have to look forward to is another Batman event, springboarding off of another Batman event, you guys are losing the fucking. You're losing the plot.
Losing the ball. Losing the ball.
You can't keep pumping out. There's nothing left for him to do. You got Black Batman in New York. If that's still happening.
Yeah,
I don't even know. But at the same time, like it's just his content is stretched too thin. Where's a Green Arrow lit event? Where's like you guys are.
Give me one Green Lantern. It don't matter. Pick one.
Anyone.
Kyle
I don't
Rayner,
care which one. Ms. Mulligan,
Stewart.
the new chick. I don't know what you guys want to do. But I don't care. Give me a Naomi lit event. I don't care. Figure it out. You guys tried to give
us that.
What I'm saying is that I don't know if I'd read that, but what I'm saying is that at least show me that you're willing to take a chance on somebody else who's not connected to these.
Can I get a Dr. Fate like?
Yeah, he's coming back, right? Yeah,
Can
give
we
us
do
something.
Anything? It's
Adam
Satana.
Smasher comic, Satana,
yes,
Trigon, maybe a Trigon book.
Who are these people?
Exactly. It's DC properties who they don't have faith in to give 17 million titles. I sound like a broken record. We all sound like a broken record.
We don't even want 17 million. I just want one.
I don't need as much as the others, but I need you to do something.
One Jaime Reyes book, 5 issues of Jaime Reyes is doing.
Yeah, give me something.
Give him a virus in his Blue Beetle. Something.
Yeah,
it's very simple. You can literally do anything. You can take any Batman arc that you've already done and apply it to any other character, and it would be refreshing.
This man is speaking right here. That's true. Like I want to love your content, and I want to put. I
love the characters. I love Batman.
Yeah, the characters are great.
I'm fed up. I'm tired.
Exactly. I'm tired of seeing this. Like he's spread too fucking thin. You guys need to. You know what I mean? You need to diversify your fucking bonds a little bit.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang, diversify your shit a little bit.
Like I said, right now the entire Justice League is getting their ass handed to them by a robot that Batman made as a clause to him killing somebody. So because Batman was framed for a murder, a robot woke up and started beating all of the Bat family, whooped everybody's ass. Superman comes in. Everybody's like, okay, it's over. Whoops Superman's ass. John Jones comes in, whips his ass. Hawkgirl somehow magnetized a building to be attractive to nth metal, so now she's stuck to the side of a building. Black Canary's got a mask just suffocating her so she can't scream. Everybody got fucking punched out of existence.
Is this Tower of Babel again?
It's
feels
literally,
like-
it feels like it.
It feels like they're just trying to make
There's just an
everything.
android that's going around beating everybody's ass.
So now it's like there's no heart behind it either. It's just I can do this in my sleep. I can make something that can do that. Somebody had to write that years ago to be acclaimed. That was awesome. Now it's like I'm just churning out a story where a machine can do it. My light work, which is taking care of the Justice League. If you can do that to Superman with a Batman robot at this point in the game, you're losing the fucking ball, guys.
You want to know? You want to know how it happened?
Please.
Superman rushes up. Buddy pulls out 2 kryptonite lightsabers.
course he
Superman
does.
runs away. So then he goes to fight Superman, but so Superman is keeping his distance, and all this, Batman is doing a monologue while dying on the floor. It's like, Clark is doing the right thing, keeping his distance. And then the robot turns around to go stab Batman, who is dying on the floor. And then he's like, no, Clark, don't fall for it. So then Superman flies at the speed of sound because the Bat robot is running away from him. Bat robot stops at a dime. Another sword comes out from his abdomen facing back, and Batman and Superman just runs right into it and gets stabbed right in the chest.
Is it kryptonite sword?
Yes, sir.
it is.
Of course it is.
Why didn't he just laser him down?
Because Superman dumb. He not smarter than Batman. Superman never think to do that.
Did you read that in the Twitter thread?
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, because I saw that picture and someone said, "They're like, what are you?"
So now the next panel is just Superman with a sword in his chest and laying next to Batman, and both of them are like, ah!
Yeah, we got our ass kicked by that Batman clone.
Robot,
Like-
not even a clone.
Like
It's just a robot.
Yeah, by a robot. That's insane.
Dick tried to get away. He grabbed him by the
He's
ankles
gone.
and did one of these.
Disrespect. Moving on from Marvel.
we didn't even talk about Namor.
We didn't talk about Namor, did we? Fuck yeah, let's go on. All right. Namor, Conquered Shores #1, The Submariner. Christopher Cantwell, he recently got off Iron Man. He did another series we read last week that was, last time we did the pod that I really liked. Fuck, it's escaping me.
Yeah.
Either way, he's on this shit now. What'd you guys think about this?
You know what? I liked it,
So
but
did
I
I.
want to know where it's going to go.
Me too, because it felt a little bit like Dark Age to me. You know, like Dark Age was like this similar premise. All
So-
the superheroes are
To me, this
Dead or gone.
To me, this seems like it's a humanization that they're gonna give Namor, right? So
Oh yeah.
everything we've seen Namor in the past few years, especially the X-Men shit where he's like refusing to go to Krakoa, is this uppity, high nose type deal, right?
cunt of the season.
Yes. So in this one, it looks like Namor may be turning a leaf and being sympathetic to the plight of humans, and kind of torn between doing what's right for the dying population of humans and staying true to his home of Atlantis. I'm excited to see where I'm intrigued. Not excited really, but more intrigued to see where this goes. I like Namor. I've never been a big reader of Namor, but
Same.
Imperious Rex.
apparently it's now his name is Namor.
Namor, I take it.
Yeah. Not like I actually.
His name is Namor Namor.
His
No,
name
never
is Kukulkan, the feather serpent god. That's all I got.
But no,
yeah.
like so far this issue is pretty like I'm just like in the boat as you, because before he just seemed like the asshole. Like he always he portrayed that, he did it well and everything. I never really related to
Cared for
Namor
him.
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one's finally. I like the fact that now like the years have gone by now, and he's won. He got what he wanted,
He was like,
and now it's like, oh shit, it doesn't taste as good as I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be.
Hey, man, time
He,
out, though. Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't he have like hyper endurance?
Yeah.
How did he get punched by Homeboy and he started bleeding?
Clarence, that part doesn't matter.
Wait, punched by who?
Luke Cage?
Luke Cage?
No,
By a random guy.
by a random pedestrian.
Oh, I mean he's old now, so maybe.
Yeah, he's old and washed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I love how
Excuses.
he said, I can't have Susan Storm. Well, I had Susan Storm already, so I might as well emulate her man and get my nice sexy grays going on here. No! He can't stay jocking the nigga style, He just can't have her, so he's got to, emulate the people who have her.
He rocked that shit way back. He's been dyeing his hair.
Yeah, of course.
1701. He's been dyeing his hair. What you mean?
Yeah, he's just let it all hang out.
That's Octopus Ink.
But he throws a lot at us right away by giving us a state of humanity at this point in here, which is where it kind of feels like a Dark Age to me, where it's like the heroes are either all gone but left. Some of them are still around.
Yeah.
And of course they look ragged and sexy, even though there's no food. They look like full as fuck and amazing. Like not
where you getting all this food at?
Captain America. He's taking donations.
I like these alternate future books.
Me too.
The way that they kind of paint the landscape that's left. I like the way that they portrayed this one in some like Kevin Costner Waterworld type shit. I have no idea how they're living under the bottom of the ocean.
I don't either.
But cool. I like that Atlantis is treating the rest of humanity like Section 8 residents.
Just like how humanity would treat each other.
Absolutely.
You know, so well deserved. Fuck off.
They would throw their never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, exactly.
I don't understand. Honestly, I'm surprised there's any humans around at all,
right?
Because not only did they say that the both of the poles melted, so the sea level rose, but the air became poisoned for literally decades,
and then
it just now became livable.
And did they say, was it the Kree or the Skrull?
The Kree.
Oh yeah, I thought
the Kree.
It was the Kree. Who I don't know who was like, no, fuck this.
So Captain Marvel just let it happen.
She left. I guess she left with the rest of the heroes and never came back
to go fight, and then they never came back.
And then and I don't understand. Like, I get this this pull or fight against the fucking Atlanteans. Like, oh, we don't want to have their help. We don't want to be in a fishbowl. Blah blah blah. Like, what else do you got? I get it.
The entire oceans are melted. You are in a fishbowl.
Exactly. You have nothing left. Where you gonna go?
What's with Captain America's lingo here? I know I wasn't tripping while I was thinking about it. Who says hearth?
I don't know.
Captain America.
1950.
Yeah, there you go. Someone from a white man from 1950. That's who.
I had to remember. I had to go back and be like, hearth. What the fuck's a hearth?
Same. I had to look that shit up.
And how much into the future is this? Like Captain America, I thought he would age gracefully.
No, he ages super fast at a certain point.
Oh, he
gracefully? He's fucking jacked.
He's jacked as fuck.
He is the most graceful.
He
And
looks
Luke
like
Cage looks like Sam Jackson from Django.
He got his little tiara on, the yellow shirt, because you won't know who I am without the yellow shirt.
Exactly. I would just be some black guy.
It's almost like
I'm different.
It's almost like if he had a set outfit, you wouldn't have to like go through so many.
He has these little eyebrows. You see the little I thought those were like little horns or something. Like, oh, little eyebrows.
But yeah, overall, Cantwell's writing, I feel like he will bring it home for me. This was like a very jarring issue, number one, in a good way. I liked it.
Yeah.
But we're not wasting any time. This is what happened. This is how the world is. This is what Namor's. He's not even in control, right? In this comic.
No, Namorita.
His cousin is.
Namorita.
Yeah.
Your fucking name is Namorita.
Right. Can you imagine how vain you have to be to make your name sound like a woman version of mine?
Please. I must live on. Decent though. Decent number one.
And now anybody complains that Namor is now, I'm just going to use Mexican, but I don't know. He may be like Salvadoran. Anyway, not everybody complaining that he's Hispanic. His fucking cousin's name is Namorita. It's canon, motherfuckers.
We want any more evidence? It's right there on the page.
It's right there for you guys.
Move on.
We're moving on to Wakanda, number one. We're leading into the movie, so we got to do some ground cover here with Shuri putting her back in the center front. I guess Wakanda, following the Black Panther series that's still ongoing,
need to catch up on that.
Is that T'Challa is on the run. He's no longer in charge, so Shuri's in charge. Yay, girl bossing! Yay!
It's not her mom. This is just Shuri.
I mean, Shuri's front and center. She's the protector.
It's all about Shuri.
And don't get me wrong, I don't hate it. I don't hate any of it. I just kind of feel like we introduced Shuri as this front and center person before when she took over the first time. So I kind of don't feel like I'm seeing something too new until we get to the end of this book. You know, and
even then it wasn't new because it was just world building.
Right. Yeah. Right. But world building in an aspect for this particular part of the world for Marvel that I was not familiar with or hadn't seen it played out by somebody even describing it.
Yeah.
That's not to say that I don't like the book. I think the book is just something that it's almost too light. It's like I wish they had put more in here.
It does. Oh.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, no, you're right, because it does just feel like a one-off.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, and plus the title of the comic series is Wakanda. So are we gonna get like? It feels like you could just after Shuri's story's done, we can go to another random.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing.
person.
I think that's what
I hope so, because they started off the book with a. I mentioned it last time in Briar. I love when comic books show you a map of what they're going to be doing, right? And this entire book opened up with a map of Wakanda, right? With all of its cities, all of the settlements, the major landmarks, yada yada.
The new vibranium shit.
Going to what you said, it feels light. It feels like a children's book.
Yes. Like too fucking light for me.
The way it was written, the plot points that he had any like afterthought, it was all like really poignant and direct.
Shout outs to the Rhino.
Wakanda, hold on, Wakanda has a worse border system than the
Straight
United
up.
States.
But they shouldn't.
And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I can't tell.
How else is Rhino gonna get in there?
Yeah,
guys?
which by the way is ridiculous.
This 800-pound white man just fucking.
Yeah.
Walked right in. He like snuck in being a
he
rhino.
just pretended to be a rhino.
Pretended to be a rhino. He just got it right in. Is that y'all don't have no biometric scans? Are you fucking kidding me?
The most classic as fucking move.
The shit that lost me was that they're like, we got 8 rhinos. Where's the other one? Oh, he's just chilling over there under that tree, just shitting and thinking. Like
we
oh,
unloaded them. We looked at all of them. We led them with leashes and everything. And we have one that's been a loner for quite some time now.
His drugs might still be going off. He's just enjoying the sunshine, like the Uncle Iroh.
Yeah, he's just looking into the fucking sunset.
Why'd that Rhino sneeze with a Brooklyn accent?
Chewa.
Milwaukee here. I mean,
Yeah, and then like the second half of the book was like we said just story building and story building,
world building.
Yeah, world building for Wakanda and its history. I liked it. It reminded me of like a feature you would see at the museum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it was like
walking,
a
movie. And
yeah.
It's really cool.
Almost reminded me of like the Jurassic Park when
the little fucking DNA fucking movie and everything.
Who was Buddy on the Mammoth supposed to be?
That's a good question, because we obviously saw
these are the Avengers
Star Brand
and
these
Thor.
are the Avengers BC. Guy on the Mammoth is the Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
And that Phoenix is Thor's mama.
Yeah.
There you go.
They put a lot of time making sure you knew that. So gotta recognize it.
I only know it because they were introduced in was the Avengers Assembled, where little Thanos was going around killing everybody, and they had Norman Osborn was the All Right, or like the Ghost Goblin.
What is that series called?
The Avengers Assembled. Yeah, Avengers Forever. Yeah, so they introduced some of them in there, and I got familiar from them, and I was like, I looked at them, I was like, okay, you got Iron Fist.
How the fuck did
Sorcerer Supreme?
How the fuck is a team that has basically Odin, the Phoenix Force, a Ghost Rider, the Sorcerer
Doctor
Supreme,
Strange, yeah, a Doctor,
and they let somebody die?
Starbrand.
the only one.
Yeah, and how do they let? You know what? I don't blame Wakanda for shutting their borders off. I don't blame them.
This is a little suspicious.
It is literally the strongest forces in the entire cosmos.
Right. They can do anything. They can
Apart from
change
They can even resurrect the dead.
They can change reality if they will.
Are you gonna do anything? No.
Odin could piss out the mead he's had from like the galaxies and resurrect this man 100%. So I just felt like, these white people are crazy, so we had to shut off our borders.
He most likely gave the excuse like, no, he died in battle. That's cool.
Sure. Yeah, that's cool. So I can't.
He's going to Valhalla. Actually, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. So I can't resurrect him.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that.
Overall, I did like the series. I just felt like it is too light for a number one.
No.
For a number one, I felt like we covered some ground that wasn't necessarily new for us. Shuri can kick ass.
It looked
Rhino.
like they demonstrated Shuri having a different set of powers.
Yeah, it's Vixen like almost. Like she can call on the strength of
her
animals and
gauntlets
shit.
are like.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who noticed that, because I was
Yeah.
like, wait a second, that doesn't.
She's calling on animals. She can kind of get a hint from animal spirits
and the
on
thing-
what to do
But
and shit.
it's weird
But it's all
because
technology because it comes from her gauntlet.
Yeah.
that's the one thing that kind of threw me off because we got those gauntlets are the same ones that we saw from the movie, and the most they did was did some sort of shockwave from them, which falls in line with their all like their
The vibranium.
the vibranium and everything.
Yeah, it's all
So-
sonic.
Yeah, it's all Sonic and shit. So why? I kind of wish they went into like, oh, I'm working on this new thing, but like they kind of expect you like, oh no,
Nope.
this has always been like this.
They-
Like really?
They like I said, it feels like this is a young adult children's book because they just they blanket statement all of that by just saying she's been spending so much time in the lab.
Yeah,
yeah, that's it. Straight up.
That's it. It's a blanket statement for whatever we do. There is the cover for it. There is the basis for it. She's just been in the lab. She's been working on shit.
yeah.
What? Oh, you're wondering why her gauntlets can punch with the strength of an elephant? She's been in the lab. We just fucking told you.
Exactly.
I'm with you on that. But yeah,
It's all right.
it's all right.
Yeah.
Straight up. Like that's all I got for it. It's all right.
Like I said, it was written. I feel like it was just written for a
Not
certain
for you.
demographic, and it was cool.
It's a little light for me. Like I said, it's a little light for me as far as like what we can handle for the plot. And I feel like they could have loaded this up with like, let's get to what the problem is like right away. Like
Yeah.
the lady at the end, what was her name called?
Who cares?
Like,
Oh, cool. Who cares?
like who cares? But at the same time, like you could have given me a little bit more.
She looked
with
like
her.
homegirl from DC. She was in Suicide Squad 2. And she had the purple Mongolia. Was that her name?
Oh shit!
Oh,
I
like
think I
the
know who you're talking
alien?
about.
Yeah. That kind of looked like a
With the
weird
knife
version of
for hands.
Starfire.
Yeah. She looked like a budget Starfire.
I don't
It's
know what's
not
the-
ringing a bell for me.
Yeah, she's died in the first like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine.
She was purple. I mean, she was orange.
They put
She
bets
was
on her. Like,
orange
is
with
she?
purple outfit, and the only thing was the Ariana Grande
yeah, she
ponytail.
had to. Yeah,
That's
she had the
why,
Ariana Grande.
Maybe one day I remember.
You don't have to. It's not important.
It's Suicide Squad 2. Nobody cares.
Exactly.
Aw.
I mean, I liked it, but
Yeah, it was cool.
let's keep it a buck. You know.
Snow Winter Soldier.
There you go. With that being said, guys, that's it. That's all I have for comic book reviews.
Cool.
And this has been another episode of the Thirsty Nerds Podcast.
Before we leave, Basilisk 12 ended the series.
Oh.
I've been meaning to see.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give the comedy shit to this guy, man. He reads more shit than I do. That's fucked up.
I
I'm gonna
just
learn some
be
beats.
bored at work.
I'm gonna learn some beats or some
Don't
shit.
admit that.
I gotta come up. You know what I mean?
You're finna be bored a lot more, baby.
I gotta come up. I gotta come up. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I'm good. I'm glad that series continued. I stopped when I guess there was some kind of delay around 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I kind of just like fell off of it then. But I've been meaning to get back to.
That's
it.
the one
I did
I
like
would.
basketball.
Yeah, they ended it completely. It's completely ended. And at 12, there is no.
That's the one with the blind black lady, right?
Yep.
Yeah, cool ass blue scarf design.
It's really. It ends. It wraps up nicely. It was fun, right?
Oh shit! All right, I'll jump back on that. But yeah, guys, this has been another episode of the Thirsty Nerds Podcast. You can follow me at Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me at Stooge Prime on Twitter.
You can follow me on TikTok or Twitter at King Creates X, all K's, no C's, and Instagram as well.
And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram because I changed it. Just_Uno.
Yeah.
All linked up. And yeah, man.
Give this man do the thing. There we go. Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Okay.
If you like what you've seen here, please follow us, like and subscribe. Leave a comment. What do you think about? Do you think DC needs to change up their strategy? Are you down for boycotting Black Adam? Like, let us know what you think.
Get him out of here.
Follow us at 13 Nerds on Instagram,
Everything.
Twitter, everything. Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Everything. With that being said, that's it, y'all. We'll see you next time.
Peace out, nerds.
There's this.